dark expanse, a battle rages. The ground is littered with fallen creatures, and the air is thick with the smell of blood and decay. The final two behemoths slosh through the bog of death, viciously attacking one another. Their strength is showing no sign of diminishing. Three jagged heads from an enormous flail rend flesh from the body. Dominance, punishment, hunger. From the fresh wound, there is a sudden puff of spores, infection, control. As the battle rages, a violet ripping through space appears in the distance. Within this spatial laceration is a simple wooden door, slightly ajar. A high-pitched, pained wail is heard before the door suddenly slams shut. Welcome back to Magics and Mullets.
Opening.
All I'm saying is there's hot openings and then there's cold openings, and honestly, I've always been a fan of cold sandwiches from the deli. So a nice cold opening is.
Yeah, it's like if you like cold sandwiches.
This is the coldest opening we've ever had.
How much Cormac is in the theme
because we're here, y'all.
So it's like, welcome back to the Cormac Show.
Oh, welcome back to Magics and Mullets. Actually. Thank you for joining us once again. It's Monday, and you're here along with us playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo!
We're super happy for everyone that's joining us. Good to see everyone in chat who's there. We're going to start with a quick recap. Episode 1, which we have titled Baja Blasting Through Portals. We start the story. A young man, dirty and disheveled from a long journey, arrives in the town of Saltmarsh on an overladen wagon. Entering Orville's forge and smithy, he finds the human cleric Orville and the warforged artificer Furnace. The man, Danny, asks for information about a dark-haired woman who was last seen in Saltmarsh. Knowing that the snapping line is a hub for information, the trio heads there. At the inn, they speak to the owner, Hannah Reist, and meet the rest of the crew, the half-elf sorcerer Nebbiolo, the half-elf paladin Carme, and finally the halfling wizard Tilly. Danny sees his new acquaintances as a shortcut to coming to terms with Fistandia, the target of his mission. He offers a significant amount of gold to Orville and Furnace to accompany him and help recover the books that Fistandia has absconded with. Overhearing the offer of gold, the rest of the characters quickly interject themselves into the conversation, offering to help. This group of strangers suddenly find themselves on their first mission. Hannah Reist was able to supply the party a lead on their quarry for a small price and pointed them towards the haunted mansion. Wasting no time, the party found themselves outside of an old, dilapidated building. Upon entry, Furnace finds and picks up a book with arcane sigils scribbled into the margins saying, Scepter. At the utterance of the activation word, an unworldly sound of ripping and guttural roaring is heard in the foyer of the house, and before them stands a shimmering rip between worlds. Within the rip is a simple wooden door, ever so slightly ajar. Carme is the first rush towards adventure, and with the thought of her lost aunt on her mind, she rushes into the door. The party follows, with Nebbiolo at the rear. As he is passing through the portal, he catches a glimpse of Danny, picking up something dark and polished from the debris. A blood-curdling scream is the last thing the party hears before the portal door slams shut, locking the party within this unknown environment. The interior they find themselves in is relatively mundane. And as the party starts exploring, Carme and Tilly find themselves used as playthings as they are lost in euphoric confusion, walking into walls and becoming lost in the glowing orbs. Furnace enters a kitchen that is full of mewling cats and two small, odd-looking winged creatures. One of them introduces themselves as Cumin and Coriander. Coriander seems to be as helpful as possible, but he is not knowledgeable about much more than the work in the kitchen. Cumin, lacking a properly formed mouth, is content to tend to his duties feeding the cats and keeping the mansion clean. The party starts collecting books with gold letters on them as they move through the house. These books were described to them as being on Coriander's no-touch list. They eventually climb the stairs and find a lab of sorts with a grandiose star map. The next room is magically fashioned to replicate a starry night on a grassy hill. Furnace quickly determines that this is a puzzle and helps the party align the telescopes to correspond to the star map in the previous room. A small click is heard behind them as they see the secret door open. Nebbiolo enters the room and finds a large bookcase. It dominates the southern wall. The books are chained into it, as well as the bookcase itself being chained to the wall. He enters the room and touches a book. And here is where we will begin our first battle of Magics and Mullets.
Yeah.
Wow!
Uh-oh.
Alrighty, I believe we have already rolled initiative last session.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I also forgot.
Don't you worry about it. I have a spreadsheet.
Oh, I
have to scroll up through all of the horny checks that we rolled.
Don't you worry. Nebula, you have a 21, so you will be going first. Is there anything else anyone would like to add to our recap? Anything that I may have missed? Anything that you yourselves found important?
Wait, did I really roll a nat 20 for my initiative? Holy shit.
A nat 20 minus 1.
Well, we're not talking about my lack of dexterity, all right? I'm big and I'm dad.
Gotta get yourself a new pair of white Nikes.
They're New Balances, sir.
New Balances, there we go.
Thanks, yeah.
Sorry, I'm not actually a dad. I can't figure it out.
Okay. If battle music is cued, then we are entering battle. As Nebula grabs the book, the bookcase starts to shimmer, starts to shake. The chains that it's holding against the wall, it pulls, and the wall actually comes down. If the battle map is up, I will show you.
It is. Put it up, baby.
This wall here, on the southern edge, actually goes down as the bookcase rips free. And we're going to start this battle.
We're looking at all of our beautiful mugs.
We're looking at
I don't feel like I want to fight. I feel like I want to kiss right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling smoochy.
I'm seeing 7 beautiful mugs.
I'm not looking at it.
The one made by Emily.
Yep, nice.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. I figured it out. Y'all were... Bum, 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 bum. We're back in the mansion.
Hey, there's that mansion.
There it is.
Wow.
There's that mansion I know and love.
This wall here
There's
has
the
been
secret
torn
room.
down.
Alright. I'm imagining like a freeze frame on Nebbiolo's face interacting with this bookcase. It's like, yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
All right, Nebbiolo, you are up first.
All right. Real quick,
21.
Kyle, says someone in the chat says music is a bit loud.
I have turned it down a little bit.
Lovely, love it.
Feel comfortable, everybody.
Everybody happy with that?
Are y'all ready for this rich fantasy tapestry I'm about to weave for you?
Please.
All right.
Give it to me.
I am going to use my action to disengage. Run away.
Okay, so the first turn of any battle in this campaign is disengage.
Hey, listen, I've got an armor class of 12 and 7 hit points. I made a mistake.
Oh, also before we get
didn't
started,
like that coward.
Oh wait, aren't we leveling up?
No, you're level 1.
Oh.
Wow.
If we survive, maybe we'll get to level up.
It was nice playing with you guys. For real.
Don't give up yet, Tilly.
Nebbiolo, you are disengaged. Where would you like to move?
Away. What's my movement? 30 feet? Let's see. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there.
Yo, all right, goodbye.
Yeah, I'm fucking out, dude. I'm gone.
Any bonus action or anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No.
Orville with a natural 20 -1. You are up.
All right. Let's see. Well, I am here. I think my first order of business will be to cast Sacred Flame on the bookcase.
Fantastic, and that is a saving throw, correct?
That is a saving throw, deck save.
And folks, we are, at this point, using real dice. Hey gang. First DM physical roll. It's probably hard to see, but that is a natural 1. That's a failure.
That is a failure. All right. We are going to roll a d8.
Let's fail.
Books ain't shit.
These books ain't shit.
That bookcase is going to take 5 radiant damage.
That's the right bookcase.
It looks weird for radiant flame to touch these books, but not actually have anything consumed in flame. But this white kind of fire does burn up within it, and it shudders. You hear the flapping of books and chains rattling. Orville, anything else with your turn?
Am I able to cast a spell as a bonus action if I used a cantrip? I can't remember the rules on that.
Yeah, if you... Yeah, it's basically you can do 1 cantrip and 1 spell.
Right. I will... I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Nice.
Any movement before it's Tilly, you're on deck.
Nice.
Nope. I'm just making my hammer hot.
Hey Kyle, is that a subclass feature that you can do the 1 spell and 1 cantrip?
No. The ruling is like if you use a leveled spell as a bonus action, you can only use a cantrip for the action. You can't cast 2 leveled spells in 1 turn unless you have some weird shit. But Searing Smite for a cleric is specifically a domain spell. Orville, you want to move up, or are you going to hang back still?
I will say, I'm gonna get myself on this wall here. I don't know. I'm squishy.
Everyone's squishy.
Yeah, we babies.
I think I'm just gonna stay right where I am.
Fantastic. Tilly, you're up. Carme, you're on deck.
Do we hurt this thing at all, or did Kyle miss completely?
It got hurt a little bit.
Nice.
5 points.
I done hurt it.
Then I would like to. Tilly points at the bookshelf with my hands.
Oh, with your hands, you say?
With my hands, yes.
And real quick, Tilly,
a glorious bell fills the air around it for a moment. This is flavor text. This is spell text. Casting Toll the Dead on it.
Fantastic. That's a saving throw, correct?
Yeah. So the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Hey, everyone, this bookcase not especially wise.
You'd think you'd be smart with all
Oh,
that
yeah.
smarts.
No,
will say-
intelligent.
Wait, are you saying the
that
books
is a
aren't smart,
natural
Vinny?
19 minus 3 is a total
Jesus.
of 16.
All right.
Everybody's rolling really well on the things they're really shitty at.
Well, I guess Tilly will walk away from that and also cower along the back wall.
Tilly, just a heads up, you are in range of the bookcase. Should you want to move away, you will take an attack of opportunity.
Ah, fuck. All right, I guess Tilly just tries to blend in with the surroundings and hopes it won't get noticed.
It's weird how you don't blend in super well, but that's not for me to say. Any bonus action?
No, I mean, all I did was point at this bookshelf, so I feel like since it didn't get hurt at all, I might not be that mad about it.
Really showed that bookshelf.
I showed you guys where it was. It's over there.
Carme, you're up, followed by furnace. I almost said firebrush. I was like, that's not
Firebrush.
No, that ain't it.
You evolved.
So this complete wall is gone. I'm just thinking about
just this bottom half of it.
Bottom half. Okay, so from here.
So the only part of the wall that exists is that top 5 feet right here.
Not very good
so
imagination, so if you could scrub that out or something, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm actually going to start scrubbing.
Not because we have a podcast that's really good or anything.
Yeah.
Carme, what do you do?
Okay, so we can't see. Sorry, I'm going to rephrase. I have sight on this guy. I can do a ranged weapon
for sure.
on this.
You're behind Furnace, so that would give the bookcase a +2 to its AC, but if you wanted to move, say to this spot, you'd have a clear shot.
Please don't accidentally shoot a gun.
Shoot me in the back.
So I think I'm gonna like look at Orville and just be. Can I have like a free action of like saying something?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna look at Orville and just be like, "That was really cool," and I'm gonna look at Tilly and go, I can't wait to figure out what you just did. I don't. And then I'm gonna like, I'm gonna move here. I don't know why, but my Roll20 is being. I love Roll20. It's being kind of funky though, and I can't move it.
I'm
gonna move to the.
You just yeeted yourself off the screen. There we go.
There's some weird shit going on though. I'm gonna. Anyway, imagine. Yeah, it's just Roll20. Imagine if you will, I moved to the center right here.
I got you.
And I'm gonna go like, let's see if I can do this, and kind of like hold my shield up, and then through the crescent gap in the shield, kind of like hold my pistol and shoot the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what a gun is.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Hell yeah. 19 absolutely hits.
Yeah.
For everyone else around, this is absolutely deafening. This is a tiny explosion contained in a chamber, shot at some books. Roll some damage.
Oh yeah, the sound I know so well.
Yeah. Shooting books with a gun.
I love that
My
sound.
middle school dream.
Alright, that's gonna be 7 points of book damage.
You're doing book damage, huh?
You see for a second dust in bits of pages just go everywhere. You see a tiny flame kind of shoot up out of one of the books. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Any more movement or bonus action?
No, I'm gonna stay steady. I like where I'm at.
Alright, Furnace, you're up.
Well, seeing as how that one made a explosion that damaged the bookcase, Furnace will lift up their crossbow, take aim, and try to blast away another piece of book.
Shoot! That!
Whoa! Damn it, I was so late.
No!
This is for editing and later. Shoot! That! Book!
Shoot that
Thank
book!
you, Harry.
Shoot that book!
I'm even gonna
Everybody
try.
got it in one all together.
Piece it together when you're
So
putting it.
natural.
Can somebody remind me how to roll?
Okay, so what is your dexterity modifier?
It is +1.
Okay, so this is going to be +3 to hit, so roll a d20 and add 3.
I rolled an 18 +3 is 21.
Yo, 21 is definitely going to hit this goddamn bookcase.
Nice.
Friggin'
yeah.
bookcase.
Shot that book right in the book face.
Yeah, kick that
So
book's ass.
now you can go ahead and roll damage, whatever the crossbow damage is, and then add your dexterity modifier, the +1 to it.
Here's a little problem that I didn't realize, that I don't know which one of these is the D8 because I've been using the digital dice for so
It's one that looks like
Diamond
two pyramids or
Oh.
kissing butts.
You mean, wait, Vinny, do you mean a diamond?
No.
No, I prefer two pyramids kissing butts. Like, way more. It's way better.
What do I add to it? 1?
Add 1 to it.
3 + 1 is 4.
I just watched
Nice.
Cormac try to vape off Mike. I love you, bud.
Furnace, any bonus action or movement you'd like to do?
Furnace will just briefly turn to Carme and say, "That was a great shot. How do you like mine?"
Nice.
I love this.
Is that a Deftones album?
It is now the animated chained library's turn as it reaches across. The chains finally loose their mooring. It lurches up one, and Tilly, it looks at you menacingly. It is going to make 2 attacks.
I missed.
This thing is too big to get past anyone else.
All right.
So let's see if it hits first. That's a 21 to hit for the first attack.
Cool. Yeah.
So this book, one of the books falls off onto the ground, but you see this chain spirals out after it, and suddenly it shoots up into the air and swings outward, clocking you in the rib cage. Let's see. That's gonna be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oofa doofa.
Wait, can I use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Did you say bonus action? No. You can use reactions. Shield of Faith is going to be a bonus action. So, yeah, Tilly, you took 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled. The chain actually moves around you. And as it does, it moves forward with you in its grasp. And then it is now going to attack Carme.
What's the book that got me?
You might find out later. Does a 10 hit Carme?
No.
That is going to be the end of the animated chained library's turn. We are going back to the top of the order. That's going to be Nebbiolo. Orville, you're on deck.
Am I ever?
Oh yeah. Question. So the bookcase animated when I grabbed a book, correct?
Yeah.
Do I still have said book?
No. They're literally all chained to the bookcase.
Oh, okay.
If you had moved, you would have done like a cartoonish, just like.
Yep. Good old boing.
Which, I mean, maybe you did, but the book remained chained.
I'm going to see 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna pop in right there, and I'm gonna use a little hot little number I like to call magic missile.
All right, fantastic. There are no attack rolls that are needed, correct?
Correct.
So roll your damages.
All right. So I'm gonna do obviously all 3 bolts at the bookcase. God, could you imagine? Wouldn't that be so funny? Like one on somebody else.
Yeah. I don't know if I really.
Ooh. All right. That's a 4. Plus 1, so 5. And then that's a 1 plus 1, 7.
7 total,
And then a 3 plus 1, so that is 11 points.
11 points of damage. The 3 arcane. I mean, you tell me. These are arcane bolts. You've never done this in this show.
Actually, that reminds me.
What's the color? What's going on with it?
It's kind of like a sea foam green, and maybe he's still figuring this one out. So actually, before that happens, let me roll a d20. Okay, it is not a nat 1, so therefore I don't have to roll on the magic surge table. He's still figuring this one out, so he's like, his magic is kind of like crackling like electricity down his arms, and a lot of it's like kind of misfiring, maybe like some hairs standing up a little bit nearby, like if you rub a balloon and like hold it near your head. Yeah. If you haven't, if anybody has, I highly recommend it. It's so much fun. But most of it gets channeled down into his pointer fingers, and the bolts come out and kind of like weave around. I don't think that they go like straight to the bookcase. They kind of like weave around and fish around everybody's bodies, and then pow, 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 pow.
Fantastic. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Nebbiolo?
Can I? Am I allowed to go 5, 10?
Sure.
All right, great, wonderful, doing that.
Awesome. Orville, you're up. Tilly, you're on deck. You are grappled. Orville, what are you doing? Your hammer is burning brightly.
It is. It is. I'm going to I'm going to Sacred Flame again instead.
Okay. And that is a dex save, is that correct?
Yeah.
That was my d12. I'm an idiot. That's a total of 2. Roll damage.
Say that about yourself.
Sure will.
Thanks, babe.
That is a that's a whopping 2 radiant damage.
Pow!
Once again, this white flame kind of immolates, not leaving any actual like flame fire, but it's radiant and it feels godly. Orville, anything else with your turn? Yes, sir.
I was just gonna ask.
Oh, I am going to stay close to all these squishy friends.
I'm pretty squishy right now.
Oh, I call out to Tilly, like, I'm gonna get you out of there.
That would be fantastic.
Hey, Nebbiolo, did you have a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, from the DM's perspective, like, what real-life situation would deal 2 points of damage? Is that, like, a really bad pinch? Is that, like, a stubbed toe?
Well, you know, I think a commoner has a total of, what, like 4 hit points?
Oh, shit. So that's, like, that's a mortal wound.
It's a pretty big splinter, I think.
Okay.
Nice.
And for a commoner, 2 splinters is
Yeah.
Yeah.
A paper cut and 1 splinter. Can I bonus action paper cut?
Yeah, no, commoners have 4 hit points.
Cute.
It's still your adventures, even though you're level 1, still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Orville, you're done, correct?
I am done.
Your hammer is still glowing at this point. That's a concentration. You haven't lost it as of yet.
Right.
Tilly, you're up, and Furnace, you're on deck.
Is there anything that I can do, Vinny, to get out of this grapple?
You can use your action to try to get out of the grapple. You would roll either acrobatics or athletics against its athletics roll.
So here's a fun. Do I have the ability to point at it with my fingers?
Oh, for sure. The grappling just means you cannot move. Your movement is 0.
All right, sweet. So Tilly is gonna try this again. I'm gonna point at one creature that I can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around him for a moment. Anyway, wisdom saving throw once again. Let's hit that.
Okay, that's a 14 minus 3, so that's an 11. Does 11 save?
It probably does not, but I don't know what they're rolling.
That should be on your second or third page at the very top.
Is it my spell save DC?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have a 12 of that.
Then roll damage.
Nice.
Fuck yeah!
Nice.
We love
Since it's
12 of
hurt,
that.
And since it's already hurt, then I can
It's
roll
a D12,
instead of a
yeah.
D8. Love told the dead. I got a
Necromancy.
9.
9 points of
9
damage.
necrotic damage.
Anything
That's
else
2
for your
commoners
turn?
Dead.
Yeah.
That's 2 of your neighbors.
2
Point of
regular
it.
people dead.
You
Maybe
see
they
the
should
bookshelf shiver as this gong just kind of vibrates. You see splintering coming out of the actual frame of the bookcase. One of the chains drops limp. Furnace, you're up.
Which one of the chains?
It's like
Which
in
one
the
of
middle.
chains? Not
It's
the
like
one
middle
that's only
lower.
Harry? And by Harry, I mean Tilly.
No, not that one. Not at all.
I want to move away!
Hey, trust your cleric. Trust your cleric, baby.
Who's Claire?
I'm here. I got you.
I think Furnace might be frozen up.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow,
So we're-
this is an interesting attack.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. So we're going to come back to Furnace when...
Oh, there we go.
No,
Actually.
back.
Oh, wait. Here comes Furnace.
There we go.
Yeah.
Furnace, you're up. You okay over there?
Okay. What?
Cool.
I thought Carme went before Furnace.
Tilly, Karma, you're correct. Karma, then Furnace. My bad.
Nice.
Keep me up on that. I got a lot of people in mind.
Guys, so much going on.
Finally,
I got
proof that Vinny is actually just a human being.
I know, like, seriously, so flawless with this stuff. It's nice to see.
Yeah,
You
it's
look
All
great,
right.
Vinny.
Huh?
So then you look great.
You do. It's hard to be all the way upstairs.
Oh, in
When I know
character.
you're
Hey,
downstairs.
Carme. What's up? It's your turn.
All right, so
In character, real quick, Tilly looks at Orville and says, Dad, I'm not doing so well. Because I am not doing so well.
I think Carme probably looks at Tilly and sees her, like, you know, asking Orville for some help, and just has this moment in her head where she was just like, this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to help. And she's gonna lay on hands.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And use that to cure just a couple points. Just a couple, so I don't have to bring, you know, I don't have to get rid of, like, all of them. But, like, yeah, 2 points of HP.
That's
back
great.
to you.
I had 1 point of HP.
Good.
Tilly spits out a tooth on the ground and says, thank you, Carme.
Carme, we haven't seen this either. I'll keep asking this because this is our first fight. Do you want to tell us what it looks like when you lay on hands? Is it gentle? Do you slap in the face or something? Like, what's it look like? You're laying on hands. It's a physical touch, and they are healed for 2 points. A significant amount of your health pool, by the way.
Fuck yeah.
I think, like, I would look at the source of the wound and, like, awkwardly kind of just go, like, and just, like, put both of my hands, like, right on it with no finesse.
Yeah, stick your fingers in it.
Yeah, like, ooh,
Yeah, so like me in a fucking stress situation.
yeah.
Fantastic. Carme, anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
So lay on hands, is that a full action?
I believe that's a full action. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I believe that's a full action.
Okay,
Pretty sure it is, yeah.
Is it a cantrip or is it a spell?
It's a class.
yeah, it's an action.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a class feature.
Class act.
Glass act, yeah.
Class act. Okay, I think that for right now, that's all I got. And
Fantastic.
I'm not gonna move away because I don't want to get an attack of opportunity.
You got it. Furnace, you're up. This thing has taken a significant amount of damage at this point. You're right up next to it. What would you like to do?
Now, I may have missed something when I, went offline for a
Glitched
second,
out.
but is Tilly still grappled or is Tilly free?
Oh, I'm grabbing.
Tilly is grappled. A chain with a book at the end of it is wrapped around her body.
It's very
She's
rude
slightly
chain.
risen off of the ground.
Alright, I guess I better play it safe and blast off another crossbow at this thing.
Yeah, blast.
Fantastic. You are within
Whack.
5 feet of it, so you
I
will
am?
be rolling at disadvantage. Yeah, it's taking up
Oh.
4 squares.
If I move... Oh, am I in its range, or if I move 1 square back?
It will take an attack of opportunity against you.
Come on!
It's a size lodge. It's bigger than you are.
It's massive. Okay.
It's a big bookshelf.
So it's at disadvantage, that's what you said?
I know you do have, like, a hand axe? You can just chop at it if you'd like. That would be at a regular roll.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Do it.
I want to chop at it with my hand.
Chop at it.
Yeah, so you grab out your hand
axe.
axe. So that's going to be a d20 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency. So
that-
probably plus 3, I think.
Yep. That'll be a plus 3. I got a nat 20 plus 3 is 20.
Double
That's
candy.
Furnace is not necessarily the strongest person you've ever met, and yet Furnace is terrifying, especially when enraged.
That's awesome. So we are playing with brutal crits, I believe. So
Yeah.
what is the damage die of the hand axe?
1d6.
So you have 6 points on that. Roll a d6 and then add your strength modifier once.
I rolled a 4. My strength modifier is plus 1.
So that's 11 points of damage. This thing is
Oh
looking
my God.
very hurt.
Damn.
So you strike down at it. Your hatchet, your hand axe, claws into it for a bit. It gets stuck, and then you rip it out. Splinters going everywhere. Anything else with your turn?
Take that, terrible bookshelf.
It is now the it is now the animated chained
Cool.
libraries go once again. Tilly is in its chained grasp. It's going to try to thwomp you with yet another book.
What?
That's a 14 to hit.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got 12 armor class. You know that, Vinny.
I don't memorize everyone's sheets.
Stop hurting me.
As this, it holds you up, dangling from one of its chains, and another book just comes by and whops you through the head. You're going to take that's max damage. That's going. Well, it kinda, because that's 10 points of damage.
I'm dead.
No.
Well, you're unconscious.
Don't worry, I'm gonna put you on the number one on my touch list.
But I'm almost dead.
As soon as Tilly goes limp, its chain goes. It unwinds and drops the body to the floor, then swings back up, attacking Furnace, I think.
No. Although that makes sense.
Furnace does a 14. Does a 14 beat your armor class?
1 second. I have too many things open. I don't think it does. No, my armor class is very high because I am made of mostly metal.
Cool. So it's second.
We're all armor class.
Its second attack misses. That is going to be the end of its turn. We're going to be at the top of the order once again. Nebbiolo, your friend Tilly just fell to the ground unconscious, bleeding. Thousands of paper cuts lacerated against her and blood coming from the temple of her face. What would you like to do?
But she looks cool, so it's...
Yeah.
She looks very cool.
Yeah, Nebula runs back to the room and goes, wow, Tilly, you look fucking awesome. You look so cool.
Sunglasses on.
Bleeding drool coming out. Some sick-ass Oakleys on.
Little thumbs up.
Well, I don't really know any healing spells, so this worked last time. He's going to cast Magic Missile once again.
Woo!
Fantastic. Roll those dice.
Alright, that is a 1 plus 1 is 2. Oh. Uh-oh, we got a floor die.
Jumanji rolls.
Hold on. Playing by Jumanji. Alright, so that's 3. So that's 5.
5 total.
5 total. And then that is 4 plus 1 is 5, so 10.
Nice.
10 points.
Nebbiolo Petnat.
Yes! Yes!
This is the first creature that has died on stream. Please tell me, what does it look like as you cast a spell obliterating this chained library?
I just want to say, I was always like a young nerd when I was a kid, and like I never thought that I would get the first kill. It is such an honor to be here with you today. Same deal. I like to think like the same deal as before. The crackling. I like to think that Nebbiolo like points and shoots and is like about like turned around completely, about ready to bolt out of the room again because some could argue he's a coward. Some could argue that he's just very smart and knows that he would get fucked up by this thing. So he actually doesn't even witness the destruction because he's ready to hightail it out of there.
Awesome. Everyone else does see this bookshelf kind of come apart at the joints. You hear heavy chains clink to the ground. You hear, let's see, who's got our, Carme. You hear a specifically high-pitched metal ting hit the floor as the bookcase just kind of falls apart slowly, books going everywhere. Tilly is on the ground unconscious. What are we gonna do?
I'd like to run up and cast another Lay on Hands with the rest of the pool of health that I have. So, like, Carme runs up, does the same sort of, like, awkward right to the source of the wound, but instead of just like throwing her hands at it like this, like it's a little bit more like she's learning. So it's like a little bit more
you see all these lacerations from who even knows what slowly close up, and Tilly, your eyes flutter open. You are now conscious once again. How many health points is that?
That was 3.
Tilly,
What a
that's
rush!
3.
Yeah, Tilly's back, everybody.
So Orville is gonna walk over and just say, Carme, that's great, but you missed a couple spots. And then I'll cast Cure Wounds on Tilly.
I can't wait for it to be less than.
Yeah, same. Let me show you how it's done, kiddo.
I think at like whatever
That's
that
it's a D8, yeah. So that'll be 8 points.
Nice, I'm back in maxed out. Tilly reaches down and picks up her tooth that's on the ground and tries to jam it back in, but there's already a tooth there. It's very confusing.
Okay, we have not discussed this. What the fuck is Tilly?
Tilly's halfling.
Yeah, that regenerates teeth.
Also, well, I mean, I just got all my health points back. I imagine that
You get
all
all your
these
teeth
characters
back
have
when you-
all teeth, and then when you take damage, you just lose teeth.
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say if you damaging it, that's actually a really good like Wizards of
Tilly
the
has
Coast
8
question.
teeth.
If you lose your teeth in battle and someone cure wounds you, do you get your teeth back?
You magically suck
I
the
will
teeth
say,
back
as
into
the
your
DM
mouth.
here, sure. But if
Thanks.
it's something like a finger or a limb or a hand, you need the regeneration spell.
Oh, I see.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. Furnace reaches out a hand. Can I have that tooth?
You want my tooth?
You don't need it.
You know, you're talking a lot of sense, Robit.
Furnace, you
Look at my
don't.
tooth.
Furnace, you don't need the tooth either. Why do you want the tooth?
We might need it.
Wait, do you like open up your chest and like throw it? I just imagine like
Robo logic.
robots like robot shit. You just like open up your chest. And
Wait, is Furnace Bender?
Yeah, Furnace
Is
is
it
become
better?
human.
I'm-
Furnace's
I haven't-
side goal is to become human by collecting human parts.
I'm not against that, but I will say, Furnace, if you have any kind of interior spots that are empty, it's not a ton. You have some very basic gears, but a lot of tubes and a lot of wood, metal, even some stone pieces that are all keeping you alive. You can have like a small compartment in there to stick a tooth in for sure,
Listen,
but you're not
I
like
was just
empty.
gonna, you know, I was just gonna throw it in my bag with that jar of 15 eyeballs that I picked up back there.
Oh my god, you
I can't
are.
wait. I
Yeah,
can't
you
wait
ruined
to
it.
find a bag of holding somehow and like incorporate it into your internal build as Furnace Wirebrush.
Yeah.
So you just have a bag of holding full of that shit. I do
can't
want to
wait.
say. No,
Go ahead. No.
I was just gonna say like I do want before it gets too far away. Like I think Carme like after being like fuck, am I doing this right? And then be like I think I'm learning, and then looks over at Orville who like comes and heals with like a power that Carme's never seen before in her fucking life. She would just like maybe not say anything, but like definitely have that look on her face of admiration at Orville.
I feel like Orville recognizes that and would say, "Well, you put together metal pieces and other stuff like that for long enough, and eventually you'll learn how to do it to people too. It kind of just comes with the territory."
Carme would just look back and just kind of really quickly nod, be like, "Yeah," and keep doing her thing.
I'm just very much looking forward to fucking Furnace's human debutante's ball, where they step out from behind the curtain with 2 dangling eyeballs and like a tooth chin somewhere. And they're like, eh? And we're all like,
What do you think?
"Ah, that's great."
Yeah. Furnace in my brain
He's the
is
bale
very
of the
Iron
ball.
Giant. At least for me, all I see is Furnace as the Iron Giant constantly. So I just imagine taking the tooth and shoving it up there and going like, Superman. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's my guy.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for saving me. I learned a valuable lesson about being a spellcaster right now, which is I should not go that close to anything. What the fuck am I doing? Above board, I have never played a spellcaster before, so I'm always like, run on up to that guy, punch him 40 times, run away, all right.
You just played a mug, so you're just like...
Gotta remember that I am I'm a back of the pack kind of character now.
Yeah.
I know it's been a week since we played. There, as far as like what was in that room, I'm just going to give you a quick rereading of that. This room is bare except for a bookshelf covered in chains. There's also a plain wooden bench and a reading desk built into the shelves. That's separate from the bookshelf.
Can I look over the bookshelf and see if I can find that book with the gold letter, as well as any? Can I search the body?
Yeah, let's search
absolutely.
that body.
Nope.
Wait.
Oh,
Nope. Nope.
No.
Goes Carme.
Layout. I like this occasional like abstract layout that we have.
Yeah, it's really good.
Go.
I like that.
There we go.
There we go. Nebbiolo, as you start looking through the fallen bookcase, you find several things. The first and foremost, you see that a solid chunk in its like heavy oaken wood, connected to a chain that is connected to a very well reinforced book. It looks like it could be used as a weapon. This book is again like reinforced with steel or iron, I guess probably. It can rust. Keep your books dry. But it looks like it would work as some kind of flail.
Oh, sick! Sick! Book flail.
Hey, flail.
Hey,
We're weaponizing books.
Hey, so if I use a book flail, can I add, instead of strength or dexterity to an attack roll, can I use my intelligence because it's a book flail?
You just like shove those words into someone's fucking face.
You read
Hey,
real
Cormac.
aggressively, like as aggressively as you can.
Yeah.
That's
you
gonna
ever
be
feel
a
like
Oh, actually?
you're embarrassed about how nerdy it is to talk about your D&D character to somebody that you don't know very well? Well, now you have a book flail. So
Yeah.
you fight with knowledge.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Knowledge.
Hey, cool.
No, a flail is going to be a strength weapon, so just a heads up there. This is also a magical weapon. This is a +1 to hit and +1 to damage.
Whoa! All right.
You got a magic book?
I'm gonna turn to everybody. It's like, who's got a good arm on you?
Orville just raises his
not.
hand slowly.
There you go. Now you've got
Orville
a
raises
fucking-
the beefiest, muscular, like... Orville, you're not a small individual. You are a smith. You slowly and timidly raise slabs of muscle. Hey, yeah, he might be pretty strong.
You raise your fucking Trogdor arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nebbiolo passes it off to Orville and goes, there you go, you got a fucking nerd chain. It's a nerd's rope. Get it?
Oh, I get it.
That's it. I'm leaving. I'm out. that did it for me. I'm gone.
Hey, what was that ting that hit the ground? Was that this thing?
Mm-hmm.
And Tilly, as you still very hurt, you, maybe because of your short stature, have a better viewing of things, and you see a pretty significantly sized key. It's not a key like any other key you've seen before. The handle of it is perfectly circular, and it goes into a straight line with only two different forks that go off of it at 90-degree angles. It's relatively heavy, but pockmarked, as if it's incredibly old.
Tilly, take. And Tilly says, Tilly, take!
Go Gadget, retrieve.
Yeah.
Go Gadget, have.
Fantastic. That's all with the fallen bookshelf. The room is still there should you want to go in, or should you want to do anything else. That is up to you as the party.
Does anything look like a key that is pockmarked and kind of straight but heavy? I don't remember all the descriptive words you said.
Yeah, no, it's
Does
a
my
key.
key look like it goes anywhere in here? Is there like
make
a
an
diary
investigation
on this
check.
bookshelf?
While Tilly is doing that, I would like to see
Is
if
that
I can just
intelligence? Oh,
remove
excuse
the chains from the bookcase and just take the chains. I just want the metal.
I would
got a natural 20 plus 4!
You look around and you feel absolutely sure that this key does not go anywhere in this room or anywhere on the bookcase. You're absolutely sure everything here is inaccessible with that key.
Did I do something to you, Vinny?
Yeah, she should
That
know.
was a 20.
She should know. She should be able to recall every single
every
law
door
she's ever encountered.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
so. I agree.
Tilly, your intelligence is incredibly high. You have never seen a keyhole that would fit this.
Fuck.
This key is
I mean,
something else. That being said, with a natural 20, I'll go ahead and give you this.
Yes.
This key is made of adamantine, which is one of the rarest metals known on the in the worlds.
Yeah, that's what Wolverine.
With a natural 20, one tiny more thing. It being pockmarked is odd, to say the least.
What does
This
that
is
mean?
a rare
I guess
metal.
I don't understand that.
Well, you know, like if you have like a slab of like iron and it gets rusted, and then they grind off the rust, you have tiny little divots.
Yeah.
Like it's slowly being eaten away.
Yeah.
The same thing is going on with this, but that's like if you had like, I don't know, a bar of titanium that was being slowly like destroyed somehow. Titanium, for anyone who's not a metal person, I'm not a metal person, does not rust or anything.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm more of like a pop punk kind of guy.
Everybody's
There we go. No,
Vinny,
I was just waiting for that joke.
Yeah, now
but I
I'm
didn't know where
really
it was
done.
coming
Did anyone check out the reading desk?
Not as of yet.
I'd love to do that.
I want to fight the reading desk.
Wait, Vinny, what's the deal? What's the deal with these chains? I want them.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I would make anyone else roll checks to remove them. But you are a smith. You move them easily enough. You have a bunch of chains now. They are not magical at this point, but they are sturdy. They are well built. And how much chain do you want, dog? Like, each book has about like there's a few that are like 10 or 12 feet, and then most of them are only about 3 or 4 feet long.
I'll take a few, like 3, the smaller ones. You know, if I'm shopping, you know, I could use.
Fuck yeah! Put it in your inventory. You got some book chains.
I'm bringing them back.
Do you remove the books from them too, or do you just remove everything? Just the chains.
What are the books like? What kind of books are we talking here?
Oh, lordy, let's find out.
To make friends and influence people.
I'll just say if they're not important.
I mean, you pick up a history book. You pick up a horticulture of the different realms book, specifically not on the material plane kind of situation. And what else do you pick up? You pick up a poetry book.
Do any of them have like silver words scrubbed into them, like the Portal one did?
No, and those are very elaborate golden capitalized letters within the book titles on the binding of the book. Okay. Someone wanted to check out the rest of the room. Was that Carme?
Yeah. So I think a couple of things. One, I don't know if like Warble said anything about the books that he saw or the titles of them.
I would probably find them unimportant and would just kind of take the chains because I want the metal.
Okay. Cool.
Because I want them.
Well, in that case, I will be checking out the reading desk.
Fantastic. There is only one book on the reading desk. This book is called Lost in Chult. The L in Chult, C-H-U-L-T, is emblazoned in gold and very fancily written. Lost in Chult, A Survivor's Guide.
I open it.
Yeah, so you page through it just a bit. So, Lost in Chult, it's a practical guide to dinosaur survival. Being out in the jungles where dinosaurs are alive and well, and how to avoid them.
Not like fight them, just avoid them entirely because they're too powerful and they'll kill you.
As you kind of read through the very beginning of the book, you notice that like This person, whoever they are writing this, says they don't want to fight dinosaurs. Period. Dinosaurs are scary and huge.
Cool.
Yes.
Some of us are
But
also
here's how to
scary
get around.
That's true.
I'm sorry, Furnace, what was that?
Oh, I said some of us are also scary and huge.
Yeah, hell yeah, me too.
That's right, Tilly.
Orville laughs heartily at that.
Nice.
I guess like to make it like more like scenic, that Carmen would be kind of like reading this out loud.
Oh, for sure. Congrats on your first battle and your first loot.
Do you mind if I make some sort of like intelligence check or history check on Chult though?
Sure. Go ahead and go for it.
Okay. All right. Intelligence, Chult. Nope. That's gonna be a 6.
Yeah, you don't really know much about it, but if you want to spend more time with the book later on, or even now if you want to like have, some time by yourself to read, you can probably learn quite a bit through this book.
I think Carme is self-conscious about taking up space and time, so she's going to take the book and kind of hold on to it, not read it anymore though.
Alright, so what letters have we got so far? I feel like this is a nice fun little puzzle room, isn't it?
We have an
yeah.
I.
An E and an L.
What was the... No, we have a C.
Vinny, what do we have?
Vinny, I don't even have one of these books.
Is this a good time for make it the poo-poo, make it the pee break?
We are hitting 7 o'clock, so we're gonna come back in about 10 minutes. Everyone, have yourself a drink, have yourself a snack, have yourself a pee-pee poo-poo break should you need. We'll be back in 10 minutes exactly to continue our adventure through Fistandia's mansion.
Woo.
Let's go.
Bye.
Give me in for the break.
Come here, baby man.
And so anyway, I says to him, I says, that's not a dog. That's my 15th horse I bought this week.
Oh my god!
Anyway,
that joke gets funnier every time you say it.
No. I know.
Oh my god!
Welcome back, everyone. We are Magic Sim Mullets. We have just defeated the animated chained library. Got some cool loot. Got a book attached to a piece of wood on a chain that is magical. We also got one more piece of the puzzle with the book Chult, an Adventurer's Guide, a survival guide, I think, is what I actually meant to say. The party finds themselves back in the outdoor-styled room with the telescopes. What would you all like to do?
Orville realizes he got too busy with the chains that weren't holding books, and decides to look at the book that Nebbiolo handed to him as a book flail.
Yeah, so you read the title. It's a dark kind of amberish hue that is incredibly heavy because of the metal bindings that hold it to the chain. And the book is titled Martial Attack Techniques.
Oh.
Ooh.
I go.
Who's Marshall?
Many summers older.
What?
No, that's some D&D shit. You level up.
Yes.
Here's a cool fun D&D tip. To say out loud, you level up, and it breaks your game, and nobody keeps playing.
I can't believe no one's entered this cheat code sooner.
Yeah.
As the pages of the books and the splinters are out, we are going to level up to level 2. Congratulations. You all survived. So we're going to roll hit dice if you haven't already rolled that. As far as my camera is going, I'm just going to go from top left and around. Furnace, go ahead and roll your hit die.
What am I rolling?
I believe our tipsters are D8s. Let me just double check that for you.
I have so many windows open.
That's D&D. It's like a game of like who has the best Chrome extension for multiple tabs. and organizing them.
Oh, I've got like 15 different windows going right now.
Cormac
so I
has
remember-
2 whole screens.
I
going
know. I
on.
wish we would all be as lucky as Cormac. Just so I remember correctly, it's just your hit die, or is it hit die plus something?
It's hit die plus your Constitution modifiers. So, Amy, go ahead and roll a D8. That's the diamond or double pyramid butt touching
Yes.
shape.
I got it.
Double.
We will be only re-rolling ones. So if you roll a 1, just go ahead and re-roll it.
I rolled
Wow,
a
cool.
5.
I rolled a.
You rolled a 5. What's your Constitution modifier?
Plus 3.
So add 8 to your total health points. You're not
Whoa.
healing up if anyone took damage, Tilly. But you do add the new health points onto your total.
Healed
Wait.
by my whole party. I have full health again.
I have a
Vinny.
question.
Okay.
If I didn't lose any hit points, is my current hit points gonna be?
Yeah,
number?
this will be your maximum hit points now. So add that 8 to it, and that's how much health points you have at the moment.
Great.
Nebbiolo, you're squishy. I think you got a D6 as a sorcerer. Is that correct?
Do. How cute, yeah?
That's cute.
Let's roll it. And are we keeping the rules of last time re-rolling 1s and 2s? Because that's
Just
sad.
Just ones.
Oh God. Well, good for me because that is a 6. Hell yeah.
I'm trusting the party to not cheat in this game, and I already don't like it.
Oh,
I'm kidding. Nebbiolo, what is your total HP at this point?
Total HP is 14.
14.
Yeah. I know.
I do
not
like
bad,
that, like right now on Twitch. Oh, it just fucked up. But like when you rolled, Nebbiolo's little character banner was up.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
It was nice.
One of these days we'll figure out how to play it so that it syncs up perfectly.
Fantastic. And on to Orville.
All right. So I'm rolling a D8 here.
Dope.
Dight.
That is a 5 plus my 2 Constitution modifier for 7. That'll put me up to 16 total.
Nice.
And
I
swing
also,
around to Tilly.
when we're done
yo.
with HP, I have a question.
I also got
Gotcha.
6.
Cool.
6.
And Carme.
So I'm up to 16 as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
We're equally
I have
beefy.
like a little bit of
my,
a moral.
my gloves are taking off.
I feel like you should be
Sorry,
beefier
what's
than I,
that,
but that's
Carme?
fine.
Oh no, I just have a little bit of a moral dilemma. I rolled, but it wasn't on my turn.
Oh, whatever. It's all good.
Was
Do
it a
you
good
re-roll?
roll or was it a bad roll?
It was a shitty roll, and that's the thing.
Okay.
That's the moral dilemma.
Run it back.
Was it a 1?
Run it back.
It was a 3.
Keep the 3.
Okay.
Dad says we can't run it
feel
back.
like I
I'm
can
sorry.
live with that better than I could like a re-roll. So plus 4, so that puts me at 15 maximum hit
Your
point.
Constitution's at 18?
What?
Your Constitution is 18 right now?
No, I
Hold
said
on,
my
man.
current hit points are 15.
Oh, I thought you said add 4 to it. Gotcha.
Is your Constitution 0?
No.
Or is your Constitution 10?
No, my Constitution is plus 1 or a 12.
Ooh, wait,
Nice.
plus, if
Gotcha.
you will.
Cool. So if anyone got anything cool at level 2 that you want to go ahead and like talk about and just tell the rest of the team, by all means,
Ooh, I do.
go ahead. Real quick, Orville, you got a question?
Oh, so as a cleric at 2nd level, there is a optional ability to harness your divine power, and you can expend a use of your channel divinity to regain a spell slot as a bonus action. However,
Nice.
it says optional, so I'm guessing that's a thing up to the DM's discretion.
Yeah. Do you know what the source is? Is that from Tasha's? What are you looking at?
It just I don't know what the source is. It just says. I'm looking at the D&D 5e wiki, and I've seen it elsewhere.
Cool.
I
Well,
would
I'll
just
look
say
into it a
no.
little bit more when we're not streaming, and get back to you. For now, it's cool, but I'll just look into it. That way, I'm not like hogging up all this airspace.
When we talk about like how we kind of leveled up, do you want us to like do it in character? Like I feel like that's a fun thing to do.
I mean, yeah,
also, like,
use your
hard.
voices whenever, all the time. I don't want to hear any of my friends' voices. I want to hear the
Yeah.
pretend friend voices.
Cool. Just wondering.
Well, in that case, all of a sudden, out of nowhere on Nebbiolo's vest, 2 little star stickers show up, and he goes, "Oh, finally, I got my sorcery points." So Nebbiolo now has 2 sorcery points.
Nice.
I like the idea of like Nebbiolo. No, sorry, what'd you say, Kyle?
So they finally kicked in.
They finally kicked in. I like this idea of like Nebbiolo having an empty patch at the beginning, and now we look at it, and the empty patch has 2 stars.
So
and you're like, oh, what's that?
So yeah, sorcery points are, as far as I know, at this point, I can't really do a whole lot with them, except I can spend 2 of them to regain a 1st level spell slot, which is cool.
Correct. Yeah, you get meta magic at level 3, which is kind of like the huge clutch sorcerer thing.
Yeah,
that'll be huge for you. Right now, it just means sorcery points can be converted into spell slots and vice versa as well.
I'm so sorry, I have to do this midstream. Gibby, down from there.
Yeah, baby.
Sorry.
We're disappointing the dog. We're telling him what he can't do.
I think, like, you know, after that fight, and especially after, like, what Carme has witnessed her friends do, and she's also not convinced that Tilly didn't do something that she just couldn't see at the moment. But I think it was like that matter of just like kind of having this like more, you know, widely scoped idea of what the world and its like constituents can do. So she like sees Orville kind of do that healing and all of a sudden like something just clicks in her, and she realizes like, oh shit, I think I can do that.
The power was within me the whole time.
Yeah.
It was
kind of the cheesy shit like that.
It was love the whole time.
Correct.
The journey was the friendships we made along the way.
Tilly can just
so
do more
anyway,
magic.
Carme has spellcasting now. And yeah, it's spellcasting and divine smite, and I also have fighting style.
Nice.
Whoa.
So I think like saving quote unquote Tilly made me realize like I really want to focus my fighting on keeping my comrades alive more than anything else. And so I have interception as a fighting style, so I can kind of like combat the damage that you get in battle.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that really.
What's your fighting style?
My fighting style is interception, so I can like combat interception. What did I say?
I just wanted a clean take.
Inception. My fighting style is interception. I have a D10 plus proficiency to kind of counteract any damage that is done to you in battle.
Nice.
I love that.
Wow.
Tilly just says, I have more teeth, and I can cast more magic. And that's about it. I guess I get my necromancy skill, like, whatever now, but I already was doing that, so.
Tilly, are those teeth yours?
No, it doesn't matter whose teeth they are. They're in my mouth, ain't they?
No comment. Got it.
I can spit out 16 teeth without dying now. This is how health points work for me in Tilly's brain. How many teeth do you have?
God.
You see, Furnace has been staring off into the distance blankly for some time, and then they kind of jolt awake and go, I just figured out I can make little things magic. Furnace has learned infusions.
Nice.
Ooh!
Nice.
Which means making a non-magical object magic.
Hell yeah.
That's about it.
Come in handy.
That's a very succinct descriptor. I really like that. Cool. You find yourselves in this scattered room with these newfound abilities. Orville, you're the one closest to the next room over. you see Coriander. He had been watching the fight. Again, he's quite small. He's less than a foot tall. Within his arms, he has grasped a book. It's about as big as he is. He's looking up sheepishly at you. He says, I know it was on my do not touch list, but I kind of thought that you guys might need this. And he's holding up a book to you, Orville. It seems as though maybe it's too heavy for him to fly up to you.
I was just about to ask if that was on your no touch list or not. So I can touch it for you, and I
mean, I can't really lie about it or anything. It's kind of my deal. But yeah. I mean, you don't tell Fistandia that I touched the book I'm not supposed to touch, and we're good.
I say, your secret's safe with me, and I, kind of, touch, my holy symbol, kind of, as a, a promise, people, touch their cross necklaces.
I love it.
Nebbiolo
you see a small, shine as it happens, goes, sing.
Nice. Nebbiolo breathes a sigh of relief when he hears Coriander mention that it's a book that they're talking about. After all this talk of no touch lists and here, let me touch that for you and
let me touch your feet.
Yeah, please don't tell Vicendia I touched it.
Yeah.
To be fair, Coriander does not do the feet stuff. That is Cumin's job.
Fair.
I shouldn't have lumped them together. That's my fault.
Yeah.
Orville, you have another book
in
your
with their own fetishes, Cormac. You leave them alone.
Orville, you now have another book in your hand. You turn it over and you see the title is Forgotten Gods. The second T in Forgotten is emblazoned in gold and capital in incredibly fancy calligraphy.
I announced, well, I found a T to add to the letters we've found so far.
I've gotten...
Can we go over the letters?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Again?
hey, Vinny, was the title of the one that sent us here in common?
Yes.
Okay.
The Joys of Extra Dimensional.
Tedious puzzle if it's Dwarvish or some shit.
Oh, I speak Dwarvish.
Oh, good.
Also, everything so far has been in common.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I've got an L.
Nebula looks down at his hand and says, I've got, and then Vinny will say what I've got, because I can't remember.
I'm sorry, are you not taking notes? Because...
Oh, God. I was.
That's why Tilly on purpose has not picked up any book, because I want to remember it later.
I'll say this. Someone has ceramorphosis and becoming an illithid. That is an I.
Yep.
Because I listened to Cormac say that 400 times while editing the podcast.
Oh, actually, I have it right here. I have an I and an E. I was taking notes. Thank you very much. I was not expecting
guys,
to play...
take notes.
I was not expecting to play fucking Wordle during this game.
Are you kidding me?
What are you
I
took
so many notes.
L-I-E.
I can't even see them. There's so many.
My keyboard does too big a clicky, so I don't want to take notes.
Cormac just put our entire show in a time capsule by saying Wordle.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What year is this?
So does that spell anything?
L-I-T-E.
L-I-T-E.
It spells light.
Anything? Oh, it spells light.
I don't think that we have the whole puzzle yet. Does my book didn't have a fancy letter, did it?
Hey, Cody, you get a pencil and
the
paper.
book that you found outside of the portal does not have any emblazoned gold letters at all.
Are there any tiles in the area?
You get a pencil and paper.
Tiles like
tiles.
Ceramics?
Yeah.
Like T-I-L-E?
Okay. Just wondering.
Oh,
Anybody
because
in the chat good at word jumbles?
Yeah, it says Coco says he already knows it.
Coco knows it.
Oh no!
Done. Already have it.
He told me to get a pencil and paper, so I yelled at him and told him to get a pencil and paper.
Oh, it spells Wordle. Ugh. All right. Does it spell portal?
No, it doesn't. There's no E in portal.
I don't know what letters we really have so far.
Can
Hey,
we
Orville,
searching?
what is your passive perception?
That would be a, I believe it's a 12. Let me double check. It is a 12.
Now that you've had this other book in your hand for a while, you notice, apart from the other books, this is the only one with a bookmark in it. You see just the fraying edges of a gold and violet ribbon.
I would like to open to where the bookmark is.
Fantastic. Again, this book is titled Forgotten Gods. And it looks like it's part of an anthology. This one is D. As you flip to the bookmark, you see an entry has been marked for Dalt, and that's spelled D-A-L-T. God of doors, enclosures, locks. The entry is very short, but describes that there seems to have been a direct effort long ago to erase any reference of Dalt's existence. Can't wait for that supercut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite.
Can we, or I don't know. I'm thinking about the Dalt and then the key that we have, which looks like it doesn't belong to anything.
Well,
yes.
I don't know much about Dalt.
I just imagine, like, Carme is not very intelligent. I imagine she just, like, is kind of flicking things around and, like, has the key in her hands and, like, drops it, and someone else more intelligent was like, stop. Oh, wait.
I mean, speaking of which, Orville, since you are a cleric, you are welcome to make a religion check to see if you know anything about this Dalt.
I wish religion was part of wisdom and not intelligence.
Seems like it kind of should be, but it's more book
I agree
learning
with that.
instead of the, feeling the lore.
But if I'm given an option to roll the dice, I'm gonna roll the dice. We're gonna roll a religion check. Straight D20 roll. That's a 10.
A 10. You have never, ever, 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 ever even heard of the word Dalt. Those letters put together have meant nothing to you. Now you know that it seems as though, according to this book, this god has been somehow erased.
Tilly knows Dalt. Yeah, Tilly knows Dalt.
Yeah, it sounds like
I mean, that's just a really good character choice.
Yeah, no, Tilly knows all about Dalt. That's just something. Just so you guys know.
I mean, it says in the book that there was an effort to essentially erase Dalt from history. I mean, whether that actually worked. I mean, I've never heard of him.
With all this
Remember
talk
when that
about
happened?
could I possibly do a religion check?
Yeah, and again, as far as everyone that might be watching, there's very few times I'll let the entire crew make a check. I usually max it out at 2, so Nebbiolo, should you want to do a religion or history, either or will work.
Let's see which one's better. They're
both intelligence.
Tilly
Yeah.
already knows.
Oh, I could have done history. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered much, but...
That is a natural 20 plus 3. That is a 23.
Woo! All right,
Pretty good.
Nebbiolo, it's odd.
It's all coming back to me now.
In your time as a criminal, no one else would really know this in the party, but you have done some grave robberies. You were never the muscle of these operations. But there was a time that you were able to break into a mausoleum. You saw that there was one individual who was incredibly wealthy, had chosen this mausoleum for his final resting place. There was a key emblazoned on his bust. He had a marble bust of himself built. He was incredibly old, even for Elven standards, probably around 700. But he had a key, and it looked, well, now oddly familiar.
Is that Tilly's key?
Tilly, where's that key? You have that key? Who's got the key?
Tilly took. Tilly takes. It's Tilly's key.
Well, if you're gonna Tilly took, will you just keep it safe, please? I have a feeling it's very. In case it wasn't obvious before, I'm pretty sure it's very important.
Yeah, that's why I took it, because I'm responsible. Quite obviously, I'm the only responsible one in the group.
I'm pretty sure Tilly's actually a goblin.
Tilly is still drunk from earlier.
Yeah, seriously.
Tilly is gonna be drunk.
That claw line is still pulsing. You can kind of smell it coming out of your pores a little bit. It's buttery and it's like it's salty.
I do have to say, with the like blurring aspect of our cameras, it did look like Kyle just hauled off of a bottle of Campari or Aperol so hard, which is very.
It is.
I was like, damn, dog.
I did haul off a bottle, but it is not Aperol or Campari.
Straight Aperol.
Okay, yo, I'm about to put that shit on some rocks.
It's a cocktail. It's a cocktail from work.
Nice. What is it, though? What is it? Tell us what it is.
Nice.
It is. It's mulled cider, but it is cold because I'm not warming it up.
Nice. I love that shit.
Nice.
Give it a good shake. There's probably some debris at the bottom.
I already did. I shook the dang thing.
Hey, shake it again.
Cinnamon chunks.
Fantastic. You find yourselves still in this weird indoor-outdoor kind of room. Coriander brought you a book. What would you like to do? You're still in Fistandia's mansion. You have some letters, but seemingly not enough to make a word.
We have to find more books.
Is this secret room the one that we can see in now? Is there anywhere to go from in there? I can't. It doesn't look like. Right?
No. And we'll roll with that other check that you had earlier. Like, it seems like you guys ransacked this pretty well.
Okay.
Are these more stairs up here?
No, that's a window.
No.
I would like to
Maybe
go
jump out the window.
back downstairs and go to the other side of the hall that we neglected last time.
Sounds like a great idea. I'm following.
Go ahead and
I'm down with that, clown.
It seems like the only where to go. So. Yeah, Tilly's gonna go in the second door to the left there.
On the first floor.
One would assume M4.
Hold on.
Figure out this map.
I'm trying to make sure this map works. Oh, come on. Stop fucking snapping, too.
We love you. Roll 20.
Come on, roll 20.
We love you, roll 20.
We love roll 20. We love everything about it. We love their sponsorship, possibly. Maybe.
Okay, so real quick, just a point of cleaning up some things. When you say you want to go into a room, wait till I open up the room for you instead of running in, because it gets confusing as to where you actually are if there is a battle to commence.
Oh no!
Love that.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Poyo's making the DM's wife hard.
Hey, you know what? They are.
I'm sorry.
Isn't that
Vinny.
we go too fast for
Vinny, just let me know if they get
Yes,
if they get out of hand.
fast.
I can end stream and you can reprimand and we can restart again.
Oh my god, we're starting the whole campaign over. Like
It's dark and dreary and it's a camp.
Okay, so Tilly, you jump forward and you go downstairs. You take a right and then you go to the unexplored room.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, yeah.
There's a snake.
There's
Is that a broom?
This room contains a battered wooden mannequin and a weapon rack holding staves and daggers, all lit by indigo tinted light streaming through a window. The floor is stained and scorched. At the far end of the room, a broom hovers in the air, sweeping the floor by itself.
Is Coriander still with us?
Coriander is flying behind you, correct?
Can I do an Arcana check on the broom?
Yeah, what do you want to know?
What that? I mean, Carmi knows nothing, so like...
I mean, yeah, go ahead and make the check first.
What that?
What that
7.
It's a broom, and it's moving on its own. What do you want from me?
Carmi walks in, and she's just like...
Yeah, what do you want for nothing?
I want to ask Coriander. Do you know this broom?
I mean, not personally. I mean, it's here, it cleans, this place gets kind of dirty. Festandia likes to, you know, blow shit up from time to time. She likes to try to stab the mannequin. The broom does good work. Let's just say that.
The broom is a friend?
I wouldn't go that far, honey.
Okay.
I would say the broom is a broom, but it does the work on its own.
And Festandia...
Broom to me, says Tilly, and Tilly reaches their hand out.
Do you grab the broom?
No, I say, broom to me! It's magic.
It continues sweeping.
Tilly leaves the room.
Is that another door on the other side of the room?
That is yet another window.
Then Tilly leaves the room and goes to the next door.
What about
down
this
here.
the stabby mannequin?
That's up to y'all. Tilly has left the room.
I'll do a quick investigation check on that mannequin.
Sure. Roll investigation.
That's an 18 plus 5. That's 23.
Damn. You have a plus 5 to something?
Yeah, I'm smart as fuck.
Oh yeah.
You could tell very easily that this mannequin is used as a tool to stab, scorch, and do whatever spells that need a target. It's with that much, like, it's been whomped with sticks, staves, it has been stabbed with daggers, and probably a sword. With that high a roll, there have been spells cast on it. You can also see on the floor, there is scorch marks everywhere. There are magics that use fire that have been used against this as a dummy, as practice.
I like to imagine Nebula going up to the mannequin, looking it over, and like giving it a sniff, and it's like, magic's being used on this, and like doing like scene investigation, like positioning himself, like the shot was fired in this direction. This art is like all playing out around him in his head.
The broom is sweeping next to you.
I really like when you roll like really high and Vinny goes, well, you wasted your time.
Yeah, you found...
I do actually... Very genuinely...
Hey, you want me to make up some things every time we roll well and just change the entirety of the world?
Yeah,
that seems fine, yeah.
Okay, you're level 7 now.
Nice.
I do like that Vinny does that,
Let's
though.
go.
Like, I feel like that's like a good DM shit. It's like, the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
And how you're able to perceive what's going on, or how you're able to like figure things out, or how you're able to like manipulate things is like up to you, but like it doesn't change the truth of things.
I guess that's also on me too, because I wasn't like, I want to check this thing out, or like I'm looking for something. I was like, I want to make a roll. And that roll, I want to be investigation.
No, it's 100% Vinny like being like, you picked a dumb thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though, if you know with a certainty with that roll that if there was going to be something hidden there or anywhere near there, it's not.
All right. Good to know.
All right, Tilly's busting down this door here.
Are you like actually like kicking it in?
Well, I can't really tell if there's a door here because
there's definitely a door there for sure.
All right, yeah, Tilly's gonna kick the door in.
Roll me an athletics check, please.
Why do I?
You have to roll pretty. I learned this in our last campaign. You have to roll pretty high to be able to successfully kick a door open.
Tilly would like to open the door instead.
Please. So Tilly, like ever so slightly tipsy, like starts to back up with a foot ready to kick, and then I'll check the door first. It is unlocked.
Yeah. Tilly goes like does that thing that you like pretend to smash the door in, but you just open it. And it's like
good bit.
Good bit. It's a good bit. It's a good bit if you have a bad athletic score. Don't want to do my least favorite thing where it's like, you didn't open the door, and then someone else is like, I opened the door. And it's like, okay, you opened the door. So, what's...
No, it looks like a place where there might be more books.
This is, in fact, the library.
Nice!
Yeah.
Tall shelves filled with books line the walls of this room. 2 more shelves run through the middle of the room with a 10-foot wide aisle between them. Several stacks of books are piled high throughout the room. There are small reading desks with cozy scarlet chairs. I'm done with chains. Scarlet chairs in the corners.
This here's a fuck library.
Yeah, it's a sexy one.
I've lived in a place like that before. It was the
In a
basement.
fuck library?
A little bit.
All right, Carbe. Carbe, get your gun. There's lots of books in here.
We might need to shoot them.
So what are y'all doing?
I'm looking for a book with the gold lettering.
In the book, yeah. It's a, what do you want from us? Come on.
For sure, we're gonna solve this fucking puzzle.
Yeah, seems like book gold lettering. Find, read, do, leave.
Do have good.
Oh, wait.
Well, give me a little bit more. There's those 2 bookshelves that you can see. There are stacks of books pretty much everywhere. There's a few in the middle.
A stack of books.
Sir, what is that?
Okay. Do you want to do one in the middle or like just kind of around the edges?
The corner, the southwest corner where I'm standing, is there a
Okay, so that's like a reading nook. You see there's like not really a full stack of books, but there's a couple there. Both of them have been written by Festandia. The author is Festandia, the owner of the mansion that you now know.
Whoa.
Cool.
I know that these aren't gold letters, but
Oh no.
I want to read them so we can better understand this woman that we're trying to find.
Mm-hmm.
Right, or at least page through them.
Cool. I was about to say, how long are you willing to commit to this?
I'll sit down for 16 hours.
The rest
Just
of the
kidding.
session.
What?
Apparently we're frozen.
Why webcam freeze?
Oh no.
Oh god.
Except for Amy. Amy's
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy's
Yeah, furnaces.
Lock and
Furnaces
loaded.
working.
Amy, take over. Take over.
Wait, I mean, our faces look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, how come
I
I'm
don't
the only
know,
one
yeah.
moving? Furnace
know
is
what I'm up
back,
to.
that's right.
Yeah, Furnace is back.
I'll make all the facial expressions for everyone.
Did I get high and not realize it?
Orville back?
'Cause-
No, Orville not back.
Is it Kyle, are you did you go to the screen that we're on? Are we moving in your Discord app?
Yes, you are.
Interesting. This is well, I figured it out. It's all Twitch's fault.
No, that's totally true.
Well, then Twitch really just wants me to sit down and read this entire book.
Cool. So you
Yeah, Amy.
It's time to read.
the first one is actually a memoir. It's pretty recently written. It seems of a private matter. Do you continue reading?
Yes.
This book is largely written about what is apparently their partner, whose name is Freot. Freot. She is a dwarven woman. Also a wizard of sorts, though you can tell from the writing, definitely not as accomplished as Festandia is. They're very close, the two of them, but there's definitely a level difference between them.
Can I do a horny check on this book?
Yeah.
I will turn a blind eye to this horny check, but you go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna roll a d20.
So
And
wait, is Furnace trying to figure out if they're roommates?
Yeah.
Or nice, cool.
They were roommates.
Furnace is
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Furnace is genderless and doesn't understand any of this stuff, so it's very interesting. All right, I rolled a 10.
Hard to say.
It is medium horny.
Still as ambiguous as ever.
Right down the middle.
Cool. So I think maybe this is a good time to go ahead and take our second break of the night just a little bit early so we can do some
just
tech.
see if we can...
We'll be
that's
right back at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern. Please stay tuned, friends. We will see you soon.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
And so anyway, that's why I will never, ever, ever go back to horse dentistry school.
And we're all moving now.
I know, and
Hey,
it's
even
like,
better, we're all
Welcome back
moving. I
to
love
Magic
that.
Sand Mullets. Thank you
No.
for holding with us when we have some technical difficulties. Welcome back. We are exploring the library. Furnace was reading through some memoirs of Festandia, the owner of the mansion, in her romantic relationship with her partner, Freyot. We'll jump back in right about here. What are y'all doing? Carme, you're still out of the room. Do you want to be, or would you rather join the crew?
no, I want to join the crew. I'm just gonna go ahead and go like squittle squittle.
Are there
Also,
books,
how I enter rooms.
are there books on both sides of the bookcase here?
There's
or
books fucking everywhere right now.
Is this a door, Vinny?
That's a yes. Yes, it is.
Tilly, don't go
Well,
through.
guess where Tilly's going.
Oh, you mean
No,
pre-wall?
no, here we go.
That's a pre-wall. Would you like
Yes.
to investigate?
I will
God,
say,
the free door.
Tilly, from there,
Yeah.
that door is mostly made of glass, and you can see through the door before you get any further, should you want.
Yeah, can I look in there? I just have a feeling it's an extension of the library.
You see that this is a patio, a semicircular patio. It's got cold, flagstones on the ground, and it overlooks outside.
Oh.
As you like take time to look out, you do see a green miasma about 20 feet past the building.
Sick of miasma.
All right. Yeah.
Welcome back to
alright.
Magic and Mullets.
Where'd my head go?
Sorry?
Can we
Oh,
do
sorry.
like a speed, like everybody knows what we're looking for? Can we just like all roll investigation and see if we can find one of these books in this room?
Well, the book exists where the book exists, if there is one indeed.
Well,
So people
okay,
start
everybody
searching.
take a corner, I guess, and let's fucking roll
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm gonna look on the shelf.
Is this a bookshelf?
We'll start with Orville since he started.
Okay,
Perfect.
Orville, you look at that bookshelf closest to the interior wall. you see a lot of different cookbooks. One of them does, in fact, stand out, though. You see Brew and Bake Volume 3. The R in Brew is capitalized uncharacteristically and incredibly well written, emblazoned in gold.
I grab it and call out, I found an R!
That spells lighter.
Or maybe it's our light.
No.
It's our
The first
light,
one said, like,
comrade.
Scepter or some shit, right?
That
Holy
one didn't
shit.
have a
Well,
gold
where's
letter.
the L?
What's going on?
And you got a
Is that-
bat
no?
there?
That's Stranger. That's our neighborhood cat. He's climbing up our
Oh
thing.
my god.
Oh my
Vinny.
god, there's a cat! Vinny, take off the you
The
got
blur.
the like blur background
blur
so you
is
can't
on.
see it. The neighborhood cat.
Yo, hold on,
Mario.
hold on.
So scary.
I have to replay what just happened. Vinny said, "Holy shit!" Turn the camera around.
Oh, he jumped.
I saw some blurry movement, and all I heard Vinny say was, "That's a stranger."
No, he said that's Stranger, which I like better.
I know,
That's Stranger!
Wait, I gotta check in on this cat. Hold on.
No.
I'm so sorry.
That's gotta be Stranger.
I thought there was a stranger coming in.
Yeah,
your
I thought,
house.
That's
holy
what-
shit.
That's what
That's
it looks
Stranger's
like.
music.
Yeah.
That's Stranger's music.
I think he wants in really bad. I'm just gonna.
Don't let the stranger in.
The
Oh,
chat,
man.
chat. Are we letting the cat into the house?
Yeah, you decide. Are we letting the cat into the house or not?
Chat, I'm really happy to share that you are in a live viewing of our next TikTok, so you should follow us on TikTok.
Oh yeah, we're on TikTok.
Congratulations on your new cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yep, seems chill.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, nice
Jimmy
Jimmy.
with the Pom Pom Roo reference. Wesley with
Scared the
the
fuck out of me. I thought
yo.
someone-
Jimmy with an A.
Hey.
And then Trump with
Nice,
a-
yeah.
Yo, let this man post links.
Yeah, nice.
Wait, is that a
Yeah,
rule?
fuck yeah.
Wait, Wes?
It is a
I'm gonna have
rule,
to
yeah.
ban you.
Wait.
No posting links in chat besides clips, of course, without permission. That's going to be a 30-minute ban.
I don't.
Are you doing it? You gonna hit him with it?
I give permission.
No,
you
I'm
can
not
do
gonna.
that.
Yeah, I give permission because I am also on that
Yeah,
album.
we're-
So-
You're biased. That's not
Yeah.
fair.
Dropping that next single in like a couple days, friends. Keep your eyes tuned to that shit. All right, that's my selfish promotion.
I
Are you
wish
dropping
I
Don't
was
Let
I
Cat
can't-
Out?
That's what-
So I
yeah,
can't
don't let that out.
I can't time out West for any less than 600 seconds, and that's 10 minutes.
Hey, Fred,
Yeah,
sorry
let's-
about that. That cat scared the absolute
Yeah.
shit out of me. He was.
And all of us.
Yeah.
Get
he
him.
was I gave him like a handful of treats, but he's like.
I gave him a handful of treats. I got you, Vinny.
I know what that means.
I know what that means. No, Wes has to stay. Sorry, Wes. You have the
Hey,
opposite
Wes?
of a ban. You are.
Hey, is Wes
you now
here? Hey,
have
Wes,
to
you're
stay.
staying.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry for the interruption, everyone. There was a cat
What's wrong?
trying to break into my house, and I gave him lots of treats instead of entry because my very old lady cat would be upset.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Orville, you
What's
just
that?
found a book. It's called Brew and Bake Volume 3. It's also
Oh,
written by.
Yeah,
Brown bake.
I called out that I think I found an R we're missing.
This is also written by Solarn Grinderbach, same author as the other volume that you found.
What
Can
What was the
can I-
first word we found? Was it Scepter? I was trying to remember.
That wasn't
Uh,
one of the
se-
special ones, though.
Scepter
but
was an
Scepter was like-
arcane word to create the portal.
Yeah, that was the first
Mortal.
portal word, right? So we're trying to make another portal word.
We
I
don't
don't
know.
Hard telling,
Well, I
not
was trying to
knowing.
get Vinny to tell us.
No, this is not how it works.
Vinny ain't telling, so we ain't knowing.
Come on. All right, I'm gonna
We gotta-
open this chest over here, Vinny.
We have TIR.
That is another desk. As you approach it, you find more books.
Anything cool?
There's a lot of romance novels.
Ah.
Any that stand out
In the
to me?
meantime, can I read Brew and Bake for a little bit? Can I read Brew and Bake?
As you read Brew and Bake, this is largely this volume 3, is mostly sausages. As you flip through it, you are amazed by the amount of things that can become sausage.
I'm reading. I'm
Pretty much-
I'm
Pretty
bringing
much
this
all
book
of it.
along.
A fair amount of them are alcoholic as well.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Booze sausage.
I'm
We gotta
bringing.
call the rum hand.
Dwarves.
I'm bringing this book back to Hannah at the Snapping Line. She's gonna love this.
Okay. There are still books in the room should you want to explore more, but that is up to you. You have found the book that was in this room. What would y'all like to do?
So,
Oh,
The
okay.
book
Thank
that was
you,
in this
DM,
room.
for moving the story along.
Yeah, appreciate
Well,
that. Thank you.
well,
We're gonna go this way.
Tilly didn't actually go through this door, no?
Oh, there's nothing but miasma out there. You don't want any of that.
We're sure about that? I'm
You
gonna go
can't
through
play
the door.
soccer. You can't play football. You can't do shit.
Yeah, Furnace, as you go out, you notice a little bit sharper. The miasma seems like it would be difficult to go through should you want to. It's an acrid smell. Whatever senses you have, like, doesn't seem friendly.
And nobody else came out here with me, and I'm not really interested in getting eaten up by a smelly miasma by myself, so I'm gonna go back inside.
You do see the rest of it, though. Let me go ahead and pop that out for you.
Pop it, baby.
Using my
Treasure
tools.
Right. All right.
Oh,
Using this door.
cool.
Thank
So
you.
this door seems like it goes out there, then, huh?
Yeah. So it would seem.
Does seem that way, sure.
Okay, so we've gone everywhere in this house now.
Not
Can
true.
I-
Doors. What doors do we know? Do we not open?
There's one up here, it looks
What
like,
about
on the
M7?
second floor
Oh, is that a door?
between M10 and M15.
Oh.
Is that a door, Vinny?
It sure looks
You
like it.
mean to
I'm
the
going up
north?
there.
I'm gonna follow.
East?
We're going up the stairs.
You mean up the stairs and to the north?
To the right?
Come on, Carme.
Back upstairs, everyone.
Everyone's going back up the stairs. Let me just realign this map a little bit here.
I just don't know why my. Okay, there we go.
With all this going up and downstairs,
sweeping down there.
with all this going up and downstairs, can I just throw a couple points into Nebbiolo's strength score?
Oh yeah, everyone add 6 to their strength.
Great, thank you.
Let's all level
Wow.
up.
Wait, what?
It works
No.
every
No.
single time.
It's a-
If I say
Oh,
let's
yeah,
all level
yeah,
up, everything
yeah.
just freezes on it.
Yeah, I was
Oh, no,
gonna say, like, we're frozen
Oh, we
again.
froze again? Oh my
We froze
god.
again.
Dang it.
Hold on.
Dang it, Bobby.
I'm leaving and coming back.
Oh, that's not frozen.
Joker Biden, you're amazed at how many things can become sausages.
Why no do?
And that's-
Why no work? Me no like.
Weird. Everybody.
Now just Amy is back again.
Here's a lesson for everyone to take from this: is that you should have a good face on at all times because you
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
freeze at any moment.
Vinny has a good face on, though.
Yeah.
I like
Oh my
Vinny's
god.
face there.
I
He's
have
like
not had a good
mid-sentence.
face at any of these points. Jesus Christ.
Maybe we'll,
No,
Harry,
I don't like
Harry has a really good
maybe we'll
face.
do one of
Yeah,
these.
mine's not really good here.
I've been drinking Campari on the rocks, and it is bitter on the mouth. I think you can see it in my face.
Why am I still
I think we should all just exit and get back into Discord.
Except for me.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
wait.
Hey,
yeah,
anyone watching, please give us another few minutes. We're going to figure this out.
At all.
I think it's in OBS Studio
It
because
must be an OBS thing then.
Yeah.
Hey, now it's just me. What up? I'm Furnace.
Hey, get out
Aw, I
of my
got kicked out.
square!
Oh yeah, it must be in OBS because we're just locked. Like I think every square is locked
Yeah.
except for furnaces.
Hey everybody,
not.
this is a perfect time
Oh!
for you all to see.
Oh!
Hey!
Yay!
Oh yeah!
More
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Taco
Number-
Bell.
It's Taco Bell, yeah!
Taco Bell,
Nice.
number one
James, were they
DoorDash
out of
driver.
Baja Blast? They were out of Baja Blast.
Not again!
Oh my,
Oh my
god, that's
God.
it. That's it.
There's the real Baja Blast since they've been using it to make
Thank
all
you.
that.
There we go.
booze.
Alright, I unfroze us.
Nice.
good?
How'd you do that?
I switched scenes really fast.
Nice. There we go.
Such a good
So
way
good
to
to be
fix
back.
something.
We're back now.
Yep, the mandatory
back.
Taco Bell discussion, our once per stream has been cashed in.
We have met our quota.
Thank you once again, Taco Bell. Live Moss. Thank you.
Liv Moss, I'm gonna eat Taco Bell on
Yeah,
camera now, and I'm gonna mute while I'm chewing, but Harry will hear it all for the podcast.
Can't wait to edit that Taco Bell in there.
Fantastic. Everyone has moved up to the second floor. What are we doing there?
Opening that door. There's a door to the right at the top of the stairs.
That
door.
It says Nebbiolo jumping in first into this horrifying room that is
Why does that say last year's love?
Last year's love. Hey, I'm going to search for Last Year's Love, the book, right here.
Hey! Oh, that's so fucking weird. You do find a book that is supposed to be on the DMs later. Each corner of this pleasant parlor has a scarlet armchair and a reading table piled high with books. One of them just happens to be called Last Year's Love.
Ooh.
A cheery fire burns in the fireplace. A pair of swords sits in the rack above the fireplace, and the heads of various animals are mounted on the walls. Coriander peeks around the corner. I don't feel so great about being in here. This place is kind of spooky to me, with all those heads and what have you.
I just grabbed Last Year's Love. Which letter on Last Year's Love is golden?
You can tell that the Y on Last Year's Love is capitalized and emblazoned in gold.
Oh, hold on.
All right, chat. What? Let's word all this.
Yeah.
Triely. Trially.
Triley.
We're about to start our free trial-y.
Hey, nice.
Come find
so
us on
bad
Patreon. Get your free trial.
So bad at word games, y'all.
Yeah, winner of putting this puzzle together gets a character named after them. Do it quick.
Quick.
Wait a second. Are we missing any more books?
How would you know that?
There's no more rooms in this
I've
house.
got.
I think he was hoping that you would tell him.
Yes.
Weird.
Is it literary? And we're just missing some more? Sorry, Nebbiolo says out loud. Is it literary? Or we're just missing a few more books and maybe it's literary.
Nebbiolo, you're welcome to make an intelligence check to see if you think this is complete.
Nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You're very kind. Because Nebbiolo is very smart. I, Cormac, am not very smart. As a 14 plus 3, 17.
Everything so far has been in common, and none of this really fits. Perhaps there's another book, or maybe something you've been missing in this mansion.
God damn it. Oh, is there a keyhole?
Oh, yeah. Investigation check for a keyhole.
You told me that I have not seen a keyhole ever that looked like this keyhole.
That is correct, and it still holds correct.
Is this a door?
That is a window.
Well,
Unlock that window, baby. Get us
again.
out there.
Well, here's the thing, Vinny. I'm so sorry. But I do see a little bit of something.
Can we open the secret door behind the fireplace, Vinny?
Do y'all want to see what that says?
There's always a secret door behind the fireplace.
Align grid again when changing floors.
All right.
Hey,
we
thank
broke
you
the
for that.
fourth wall, friends.
Seeing doors. Is there any?
Hey, that's a note to me.
here?
All right, that's for me.
Vinny, is there anything on M16 here?
Is there a secret door?
Is there
You
a
look
gun
out and you see a green miasma.
Oh yeah, that's the miasma
surrounding the
zone.
building.
That's so sick, miasma. Did we try opening this door again? Was it locked?
What door are you talking about?
M1, the one.
M1. Oh yeah, the one that's the first one.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
that seemed completely sealed, not even budging a fraction of an inch.
Does
M1?
the room have a keyhole on it?
Do you want to go find out?
You ever just
No.
unlock a broom?
I want to know where to go. All right.
Can I shoot
fucking everything,
through
man.
M1?
Can you shoot the room?
Like through M1. You said M1 is not budging.
Yeah. Do you want to shoot the door?
Yeah.
Mark off a bullet. You shoot at the door. Can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. That was a natural 2, so that's going to be a 5.
Oh no.
Can you please roll damage?
Oh
You
no.
shot yourself, Carme.
Carme, you gotta go shoot your eye out.
So
It's not gonna be full damage. It's gonna be you're resistant to it because it has knocked off of some surfaces, but you're gonna take half damage of whatever the damage would be.
All right, so it's a D10. Fuck. That's gonna be in 11.
So you take 5 points of piercing as the bullet ricochets off this door. That again does not budge, does not show even a scratch, and hits you in the calf, like right through the leg. It's clear. It goes straight through and clangs to the ground with a splatter of blood.
Fuck.
Again, this is incredibly loud.
I hear all that and I go downstairs.
Yeah, I also
Yeah,
went downstairs. I think fucking Tilly at this point is like, all right, the only thing that can make sense is if we talk to these fucking dragons again. I can't think of anything else. We didn't find a book in there, right?
I don't think that we've really thoroughly searched all of the rooms. Some of them we went into and were like, there's a broom in here, and left.
I love that y'all are having this intellectual discussion as I'm bleeding out.
I was gonna say, can Nebula do a medicine check real quick to see how bad?
Roll medicine, sure.
It's a 17.
It looks clean. Like it went straight through the muscle and looks incredibly painful, but it's probably gonna be fine.
Can I like wrap it up or something in something?
Yeah. What do you have? Do you have something to wrap up wounds?
I've got cargo pants, so I guarantee I've got like a bit of rope or something in there, or like.
I mean, check your inventory. If not, you're going to have to sacrifice the cloth of one of your cargo pockets.
Oof.
Yeah, those are your father's cargo pockets.
These cargo pants belong to my grandfather and his father before him.
He's gonna be so mad.
You have no idea. I don't really know Carme that well.
You don't.
This whole Carme.
Okay, all right. You know what? I've got a bedroll. Can I rip a piece of fabric off of that?
Absolutely.
Great.
Those cargo pants will keep you warm at night. Need a bedroll.
I lean down and wrap up. Is it Carme's leg?
Yeah, it went right through the calf.
Right through the calf. All right. So here's the thing. I don't really know any healing spells. I'm very sorry. Keep some pressure on this. And you know what? I think you're done looking around for right now. Maybe just sit this one out just a bit. Maybe.
Carmen picks up her gun and she's like, "You mean you don't need me?"
No, we need you. It's just that, I guess all's fair in love and war. When you're fighting bookcases, it surely makes sense that maybe you try shooting the immovable door. But, I think for now, maybe the battle's behind us. You could put it away.
Orva will interject and say, I think what Nebbiolo's, what he's trying to say is, maybe just don't go shooting any more doors.
Okay.
Yeah, Tilly walks by and says, "Gun safety!" and walks this way towards the dragon room. Before going into the dragon room, is it fair to ask the DM what rooms we found books in?
Sure. So far, everyone has found books in... Well, I've deleted some of them because I didn't think that would be a question we're having. You found a book...
Sorry, Vinny, to waste
Oh,
your
sorry,
time.
you thought we would be competent.
M3.
Yeah.
M5.
Yeah.
M13. Coriander found a book, but you don't know where.
He just took one.
M14. M15.
Can we ask Coriander? Hold on. Coriander.
What do you want?
Are there other books on your no-touch list? And if so, where?
Can you please
Such a
make
good
a
idea.
persuasion check, please?
Such a
Can I
actually
help
good
out
D&D
with this?
idea, Amy.
Sure. How do you want to? Well, you can add to this and ask yourself, and you can each roll, or you can do something to use the help action. The choice is yours.
If it's all right, I'm gonna roll as well.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and do furnace first, and then
Okay.
whatever happens, and you can in character do what you want.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 2.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing here. No books. I don't touch them except for that one time. And we're square there. Like that never happened, right?
I don't think you've met my friend here. This is Furnace. Furnace is, well, they're made of wood, they're made of bits of stone and metal, and as far as I know, when we were fighting that bookcase upstairs, I think that they're quite capable of getting rather angry. You wouldn't want to maybe see them get angry, would you?
I mean, I don't want to. No. Please make an intimidation.
Can I add to that? Can I give whatever it's called? Okay,
With the help, paint me a picture. What does helping out look like?
Tilly just says, and if Furnace doesn't kill you, then I will definitely fucking kill you. Okay? We really want to get out of this goddamn house.
Awesome. Nebbiolo, roll with advantage.
Fantastic, thank you, because that was an 8. Well, it's gonna have to be the 8 plus 5 though, so that's a 13.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll something. Oh fuck! I got real dice. Yes. No, I don't know nothing. Nothing. You can't make me talk. What are you, a cop?
Don't you ever.
Yeah, that's
ever
the
call me a
rudest.
cop, you
The
fuck.
rudest.
Roll initiative, you goddamn it, Coriander!
Nebbiolo grabs Tilly and holds Tilly's arms back.
He's not worth it. He's not worth it. He's just a spice.
Oh,
You're
just
just a
gonna go
fucking
ahead and
spice.
say it, huh?
I lead Tilly down here, and we go through this door.
Is it here? Alright, man. Alright, fuck it. I gotta kill somebody. I don't give a shit who.
Fantastic. Can I have
The
both
dragons.
Nebbiolo-
We're gonna go into the dragon room again.
Tilly walks into this room and says, Dragons, roll initiative!
No, I want the dragons.
Can I have Tilly and Nebbiolo both make wisdom saving throws, please?
God damn it! Why did you guys go in
I
here?
didn't get a book in here. I feel like there's definitely a book in here.
That's a 9.
You said a wisdom saving throw?
That is correct.
Weird. I also got a 9, but plus 2, so 11.
11 saves. 9 does not.
What do I do?
Nebbiolo, can you roll a d6, please?
All right. Jesus. That is a 5.
You start walking towards, and you have this fresh, minty breeze come through. You take it all in for a second, and then you just kind of hang out. You just kind of like lean against the wall and just like you vibe. Once again, this room is incredibly lush with plants. There are two red-orange kind of orbs that are just lighting everything. The plants are growing towards it, and you just kind of lean against the wall and take it all in.
You know, when you really think about it, it's like, what's the point in looking for books that are already written? You know, maybe I should be writing my own book.
Fucking this again. Can Tilly see the dragons or no?
No.
Right. Well, it doesn't work for the thing I was gonna do. Can Tilly see any books in here?
This is one of the very few rooms that you see 0 books.
Does Karma hear Nebbiolo say that shit?
Yeah, I can't imagine they close the door behind them. But yeah, they're talking their bullshit that they like to do with their existential crises.
What does that sound like again? I can't really remember.
Yeah, can you say it again?
You know, I just think in life we should be our own authors and finishers, don't you think? You know, it's all a beaten path. Books are really, who needs them? Honestly.
Insufferable.
Carme and
going in more in the room. Just get away.
Before we get there, can I please have Orville and Carme make a perception check?
Yeah.
That is a 10. 8 plus 2 equals 10.
That is a 16, natural 17.
Nice.
-1. Carme, as you're listening for Nebulo's rants about the expanse of the universe, you hear a door creak open and then slowly latch behind. It's ever so faint. It's coming from behind you.
From behind me?
Yes.
Like this way? Or like this way?
You just know that it came in the direction of west.
I'd like to walk towards that area.
Fantastic. How far do you go?
Oh, well, can I continue to use my passive perception to
Yeah, yours is
tell-
what? 13, correct?
My passive perception is 9.
9. Yeah, if you want to use your passive, cool. You don't notice.
No.
anything.
Ideally, it would be lovely to be able to roll that.
No. At this point, you're probably rolling investigation.
Can I do that? That's
Can you
better.
roll? Yeah, you start moving down and roll an investigation check, please.
Okay.
Can't
Looking
tell
for
if
the
it's
source.
Tilly or Furnace that's drawing, but I'm deleting them.
Oh, that was just my markers of which rooms had books in it.
That's a 16.
Carme, as they are playing with dragons in the far east, you notice that the room right here, the door has always been slightly ajar because of the amount of cats. It is now closed.
Can I try to open that door?
Sure, it's not locked.
I'd like to open that door, please.
Sure.
Oh, we frozen again, y'all.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Why? Hold on. I can fix this.
You just hit a bunch of buttons.
Yeah. There we go. We're not frozen anymore.
Yeah, great. Look at that.
I don't know
No.
why I do. That'll be a fun project for me this week.
Why do we have to keep going back and forth?
Hey,
Why
Google, why do?
Why do?
Hey,
happen?
why do? When we do, why
Why
do?
happen?
No,
We
why
do the
happen?
thing that we do.
I'm excited for when I'm editing the podcast, and I'm just like, oh no, did Amy drop off? And I'm just like, no, this is Taco Bell time.
Oh, when you're editing the podcast, you will hear my crunching on my
Oh, that's
track.
right. That's because
Yeah.
on the audio.
You
I
will
will get
hear.
all of the crunch wrapped supremely
Say,
into the microphone.
You will hear
Supremely
the
crunch and
crunch,
wrap.
the crunch upon the wrap.
High
Can I
definition
do
crunch.
something? Can I do something as Furnace in addition to my crunching?
Yeah, what do you want to do first?
I'm gonna go back in this room and ask the broom a question.
Yeah, what does that look like?
Furnace saunters back in here, and looks at the broom that's sweeping and says, "Have you seen any books?"
It responds by
Whoa.
continuing to sweep.
No!
Oh my
nice.
god.
You fucking.
Yeah, why you gotta tease like that? That was
And it
bullshit.
sweeps out a message, and on the ground it says, yes.
Sweet. On the ground it says sweeping.
It says, book over there.
It says
Can I investigate?
books, but it put an apostrophe between the K and the S.
Oh.
You're like, what does this possibly mean? What belongs to the book?
Books.
We're gonna jump back to Tilly. What are you trying to do in this room?
I don't know, man. I hate these fucking dragons. Last time I was in here, it sucked. So he's gonna be like, all right, dragons, I don't like you and you don't like me, but I have to find the last book because I really want to go out of this place. I'm so tired of being in this mansion.
Make another wisdom saving
Please
throw,
be
please.
cool and just if you know where to find a book, I really need it.
That
right
minty fresh smell envelops
God
your face once again. Please
fucking
make
damn
a
it, dude.
wisdom saving throw.
now.
Minty fresh.
15 plus 2, so 16.
Yeah, you save yet again.
Nice.
You just hear.
Your tricks won't
Nebbiolo,
work on
please.
me, dragon.
God.
Nebbiolo, please make
Again?
another wisdom saving
Oh
throw.
my god.
Evil Vinny's back.
I still can't see these dragons, right?
That's a
Correct.
That's a 3. Nebula's taking a fucking nap at this point.
No, roll another d6, please.
That's another 5.
Yeah, no, you're just fucking. You're not like prone. You're not on the ground, but you're like leaning on that wall like super hard.
What is a book?
Barmay, did you say you wanted to go into the room?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Cool. Let's go back to that room.
When we speak, are we not
My
writing
God.
books?
All right, fuck this. I'm pushing.
Wait,
I'm
what was
pushing
your
Nebula out in the
question?
hallway.
Wait, hold on.
Down the
We're
hall.
still with Carme here.
I know. I just can't
Once
stand
again,
listening to
you're
that
back in the
whack poet.
study.
Put a bookmark in it.
Again, the entire far wall of this room is floor-to-ceiling bookshelf. Even more books are resting on several large scarlet chairs and small wooden tables. And there are several paintings on the walls. A fluffy black cat has returned.
Can
It's
I
in
do
the
some sort
cat.
of like Arcana check on the cat?
Open the cat.
Yeah,
Sure.
open the cat.
Yeah, roll for it.
Open that
That.
cat.
Cat.
No!
Let us do it, baby. This is your game.
That is a natural 19,
Minus.
and that's what I rolled.
Yeah, with the 19, you feel pretty certain that this
Cut that
cat
cat
is mundane. This cat is fluffy as hell and wants to be pet and have scritches and wants some food.
Vinny.
Food, attention, love.
Can I get, all right, so the paintings in the room. Can I touch them? Can I put them on my touch list? Can I touch them?
The paintings? Yeah, you go up and touch them. They are what you imagine are oil paintings. They have texture to them. They're not like prints or anything like that. Give me another perception check here.
Okay.
Are any of us wise? Do we have a wise person here?
I'm all right.
I mean, I hope Orville is. Yeah,
Yeah.
Orville's.
Yeah, Orville's
That's
going to
be a natural 19, which it's gonna be 18.
like
you-
how Taylor's saying any number is natural.
Yeah.
As you look around, you see that you're looking at the paintings, but you look down and you see there's some small scuffing on the floor in front of the leftmost bookcase.
Thank God.
What does it look like?
It just really appears as a slight texture change.
So can
it's
I check
kind of
out the
in a-
bookcase?
Yeah.
To look for the...
Roll an investigation check then.
I'm looking for obviously more pieces of the puzzle. So investigation. 18.
With an 18, you start at the top and you work your way down. By the time you're at the very bottom, you're kind of pulling out the books. And as you get to the furthest bottom left book, you pull it and suddenly you hear as the bookshelf starts to move inwards towards you.
Thank God.
Hey, Nebbiolo, can I have
Yep.
another wisdom saving throw, please?
It's fine. I'll just roll a new character. He can stay here and have
Hey, listen. Last session and this session, I have to roll d6s to see if they get their breath weapon back, and I roll 6s every fucking time.
Well, that's an 8, and then guess what? Another 5.
Tilly
Cool.
is gonna push Nebulato or whatever into the hallway here.
Nebulato.
What's my fucking name? What's
I
my
can't
name?
say it. Why did you name him Nebulato? I can't say it.
It's Nebbiolo. It's not that
Nebbiolo.
hard.
Neviolo. I don't know.
How
man.
many
more like-
respect?
It's a type
Tilly.
of
More like-
grape.
Never
Tilly.
YOLO.
It's just so easy to say. Everybody else is so
I'm
hard.
so glad that Harry was not in the campaign when I had the character Mimrosh Malul Kelnar.
Oh God, can you
I'm
imagine?
gonna call them Mimsy. All right, so I'm gonna push
Oh yeah, I
Nebbiolio
refuse.
into the hallway.
Yeah, and they move easily enough because they do not resist. They
Nice.
are gobsmacked, just looking forward as they are dragged from behind.
Cool. So we're out in the hallway right now. Come
It's
on,
like
Nebbiolo.
It's like in the
Carme.
realms
No, it's all right. I was just gonna do more.
No,
fucking
go
music.
ahead. Keep
of- It's
keep
in,
waxing
my
it,
God.
in the beautiful realms of possibility. You could exhaust no effort and move.
Cormac gets
And you
quieter
can
and quieter as
traverse.
Tilly walks away.
Oh my god.
Wait. Can I actually like? Wait, what do you say again?
Me? Just is why
It's
it
just
takes
bullshit.
it's bullshit. Yeah, it's nothing.
No, I know. What I want to do is hear if there's any contradiction between what you say and what you did in our first battle, which was run the fuck away.
Oh, interesting. No, he's not even in that mental capacity right now. He just
Okay.
thinks that he's levitating because he's being
All right.
carried by Tilly.
I just want to. Yeah.
Carme, the action's on you. No one really knows that you have reached a secret passageway. What do you do?
I think I'd want to go. Hey guys, I found an S.
An ass?
You say you
Found
found,
an
you
ass.
found an ass.
Tilly is in there like swimwear. Fucking look at the ass.
Yes, Orville heard about the ass, and he's just
Yeah.
Found an S.
intrigued.
Nebbiolo, please make another wisdom save.
Oh my god.
As you were not dragged out of the room.
Oh, thank goodness, 11.
11 is just enough.
Thank God.
You kind of shake your mind clear. It's still absolutely gorgeous in here, and you hear that.
Can I check to see if I can find the source of Oh no, oh my god, please. Can I roll to see if I can find the source of the one?
Can I roll to make this stop?
Yeah. I don't have to roll. I could just
I
fucking
hate it.
I could fucking alt F4.
I'm sorry,
Right now.
what do you do?
I want to see if I can find the source of this laughter.
No! Leave that room!
Make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Ooh, disadvantage, huh? All right. That's going to be fuck me an 8.
Yeah, no fucking idea.
All right, I'm getting out of there.
Oh. All right. Well, we're all looking at this secret room.
Actually, I'm going back in.
Let's go. Secret room. Let's go.
How's everybody doing? I heard there was some ass in here.
Yeah, there's a ton of ass in here. We're all getting
I thought there was a
ass
secret ass.
secret ass room.
Are we
Dude,
going
show
into
us the ass.
secret ass room? It's
You
the
tell
ass.
me.
Go with
dude.
it.
Get
Oh
in there,
shit!
Carme.
Staircase.
Oh, that makes sense. Why
There's-
there's so much space on the
Oh.
bottom of this.
Wait, no. We're not supposed to. As per Daddy's request, we aren't supposed to just run into rooms.
There is a staircase going down. Would you like to go into it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Father Maywe.
Dungeon
Father.
Daddy, maybe.
For
You
the
bet.
dungeon daddy my way.
Who the hell's Maywe?
Maybe.
My way.
Maybe.
You find yourselves in a basement. It is notably colder here. Not by like a severe amount, but a solid 5 degrees. A little bit chilly.
God, I can't believe we're still in this house. I want to go down the hallway.
Is that a door?
I think
At the
there's
end
a
of
There
the
door.
is a
hallway?
door there.
Wait, Tilly, wait.
There's a door here. There's a door next to Orville as well.
Two doors.
I will notice the door that I'm near, and I will try to open it.
Yeah, Orville, it's been a second since we touched with you. The door, again, is unlocked, of course. Nothing here has been locked.
I'm going to open that door.
You find a hallway with an expanse. There is a door to the south and a door to the east.
God, I can see why they named the worst place in Lord of the Rings Mordor.
Okay, everybody. Chat, can you help me? Can you help me ban Cormac from this stream? Can I get him out of here?
Ban me. I'd like to see you try.
Ban that.
Hold on. I'm gonna scroll up and I'm gonna find Cormac's last chat, and then I'm gonna time him out for 10 minutes.
Here, wait, hold on. Let me make it easy for you.
No, I did it. I found it. There we go.
Hardcore UFO has been timed out for 600 seconds.
We're going to stick with Orville for a second. Orville, what do you want to do?
I'm going to open the door to the south, because it's the closest door, so I'm going to open it. I'm looking for books in here.
Ah!
Hello?
This dark, stone-walled room contains only a few objects. A 5-foot diameter circle of intricate runes covers the floor. There's an empty wooden bookstand opposite the door, and bronze braziers at the other 3 cardinal points of the circle. Whatever material they contained has long ago burned to cinders, but the room still smells of charcoal and sulfur. Sitting next to the bookstand is a warty toad.
Noise.
My hero.
Warty toad.
I guess he's actually back here. Might be.
Do you mind if I cast Divine Sense at this point?
Are you joining them? I'm kind of trying to do this as a smash cut if people are trying to go to the left as well, or is everyone sticking together?
I'm sticking with my buddy Orville.
Yeah, I was saying I'm gonna go along with them.
Cool. Do you go into the room, Carme, before you do that?
Well, yeah.
You say there was a bookcase in here?
It's you know, even from a distance, it is empty.
That's not the question I asked.
There is a bookcase.
We've had some bad experiences with bookcases.
True.
In this house.
There are no chains to be seen, though.
An unrestrained bookcase? This is
that shit's off the
treacherous.
chain. Carme, what did you want to do that thing? What's the thing?
Divine Sense. Just like locate any fiend, undead. I think in celestial.
What does that look like?
So Carme is definitely finding herself at this moment. So like, what should be a very magical, kind of like graceful scene of someone trying to like sense the presence of undead, celestial, whatever, is just like Carme going like, and she's like putting her hands together and she's like, do do do, and she's like throwing her hands like left to right, like
it takes a second of you doing this, and then you notice like a warmth from your pistol. You grab it instinctually, and the eye is warm to the touch. As soon as you grab it, you look up, and you see that this toad has fiendish vibes.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, does your gun have an eyeball?
It's an engraving. It's not like an eyeball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess like, is now a good time to talk about what the pistol looks like?
Let's get to that a little bit later, just because we're almost done with this stream, and I feel like we'll find a good ending soon.
Cool. I look over and it's the obviously the toad.
Yes. This basically look like it takes up a full 5-foot square. It is sized tiny. It is a toad.
I'm going to look over at everybody and be like, "Hey, fiend," and like point at the toad and go like, "We should probably check that out." And
As
like
soon
head
as you
towards
start
the
saying
toad.
that, it vanishes.
Where
Lips
did
out.
the toad go?
Well, Toad's gone.
Alright.
That's role playing, folks.
Love it. Yes, and.
Well, toad's gone.
Can I please have Orville and Furnace make a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I've rolled a 19 plus 2 equals 21.
Oh my god.
Voice. Toad's
I
back.
rolled a 12 plus 1 is 13.
Orville, you feel something brush against your shoulder. Almost like a... Sorry, not your shoulder, but your ankle, as something scurries next to you. It is technically leaving your attack range. Should you want to make an attack of opportunity, you can do so with disadvantage as it is invisible.
I don't know enough about this toad to hit it with a hammer, so I'm going to not.
Nice.
That's how I measure my understanding of anyone I've ever met. Is like, do I know them well enough to hit them with a hammer?
It really could make you some friends if you don't hit them with a hammer.
Furnace, you don't notice this, but you, Orville, you hear the ever so slight scurrying of like scratching marks as it books it out of here. It's fucking hightailing it away from you.
I would like to try to follow it as best as I can.
Sure. It was
actually,
rushing.
Actually, you know, I lied. I might have a thing.
Ooh,
Okay.
Thing.
Hey, a thing.
Is it a reappear toad spell?
It is not, but it could. Oh wait. Oh wait. So, shit. I can't see it technically, but I sense it.
You noticed something running past you. You kind of saw it like glimmer as it went invisible. When Carmi was like, "Hey, look, that's a fucking fiend."
I would like to cast command on the toad and get it to halt.
Sure, it has been moving. Can you tell me about command?
So command, I speak a one-word command to a creature I can see within range. That target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. I don't know if that's relevant.
Here's the thing. It is invisible, so you cannot see it.
So that's what I was... All right, cool. That's what I was asking. Like, can I see it or do I just sense it?
Okay, we're going to smash cut to Tilly and Nebbiolo. What would you all like to do?
Tilly says, Nebbiolo.
That's not very nice.
Come on.
Right, no, hold on. If we're doing this, Tilly!
Yeah.
How's that? Does it feel nice? Does that feel nice for you?
That is my name.
Tilly.
Nebbiolo.
Tilly.
So let's fucking go in here. Come on. And we go in there.
I follow, but I wait until it's my turn.
The air here smells of astringent chemicals. Long wooden tables stretch across the room, laden with vials, beakers, and flasks holding various liquids and powders. Books are stacked between the glassware and chemicals. Yellowed paper charts and blackboards full of complex formulas cover the walls.
Ooh, this feels promising.
Can I do an investigation check for a book?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. There's a 9 plus 5, 14.
Yeah, as you start going through, like, with the 14, you get more than just looking for books. You get to see, like, there's some weird magical type stuff going on here. You notice, like, there have been holes put into the table. They're kind of oval shaped, but ragged. Things are partially in and partially out. Certain objects have been cut in half almost with a precision that you've never seen before. You do go ahead and check yourself through the books, and you find Brew and Bake Volume 1.
All right.
The B in bake is capitalized and very fancy. Emblazoned in gold.
Liberty.
We're going to cut back to Carme, Orville, and Furnace.
Nice.
Furnace and Carme.
Big brain.
Nice.
Orville is looking around at what has left the room. The two of you have the room to yourselves. You see two small holes in the far wall. It is a hole with a vertical slot going both below and above it. There's two of them. They're roughly about 4 feet off the ground.
I'm having a hard
Nebbiolo,
time
Tilly,
visualizing.
Furnace, Orville, Carme. As soon as the word liberty is uttered, you hear another groan and a roar of intense fury. As seemingly the door that you opened to get here opens up.
Amazing.
We are going to end here. You have, by my count, 2 assumed keyholes.
Yeah.
The trip back to the land where you came from. What you do, we'll find out next Monday. Thank you, everyone that stuck through us. Sorry for the technical issues. We will see you next Monday for our next episode. That will be episode 3 of Magics and Mullets. Thank you so much for joining us. We really, really appreciate it.
Goddamn, yeah.
Thank you to my players. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast. Thank you for everyone.
Everybody. We love you.
Y'all are great. Love you all.
We love you so much. Also,
Love you.
just
Thank you,
like,
friends.
yeah, we love adventuring with you.
Also, hopefully we'll see you all next week as we see where the fucking party goes.
Hell yeah, baby.
All right.
Interact with us on the internet, please.
Yeah, please. We're bored at work. You should interact with us on the internet. It's really good.
I do think that there needs to be a lot of attention put onto podcast real quick before we leave.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming. I just need to continue to edit it. But we are going to scale these down into podcast form. So if anybody wants to catch up on it, it'll be a shorter, more content and joke heavy without any breaks and more music and shit like that. But I'm working on it and it sounded great. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Really excited.
And then if you can't wait that long, videos are available on Twitch pretty much as soon as we stop streaming. And then more digestible, but not quite as digestible as the podcast, videos will be available on our YouTube. So there's plenty of ways to watch and or listen. So keep your eye out if you forget about something. You know, if you want to
The ideal situation is like podcast on a podcast streaming service eventually, and then we'll have our YouTube videos, which is just like this, but like cut out the breaks, and then we'll have all this on Twitch.
Yeah. You know, that stuff.
Thank you so much.
Right, well, thank you again, everyone. We love you. Have a fantastic night.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you next Monday, I hope.
As is tradition, we'll leave you with the title stream. You know, that song slaps. So here you go. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Monday.
Bye, friends.
We love you. Thank you.